Hey, yo, Lotus Daddy. Yo. Okay. Yes, sir, Daddy.
感覚も切られるところで争うクリーチャー眺めてるストレンジャー反省もできない子供を見分けるネイバーそれでもフリー勝手に踏み込んで勝手に消える思い出に酔う human Don't wear long face これで最後私の目の前に振り上げて欲しい顔がなければ照りつける日を受けてうつむくこともなく見えないもの見落としもしない I wanna be close それで最後やりたいことだけをやるの素敵じゃないけど特に傷ついてるよって言えないだって私はクリーチャー経験も将来も足りているはないけど置いてゆくその先に何があるの
犬と猫と魚がいる. There is a dog, a cat, and a fish.
This fucking Sorry. Having slight technical difficulties. We are connecting today with Shimewaza to discuss my horrible mistakes. The problem is, this has been happening for a while now. When I try to connect with my virtual camera, it kills the stream. Everything just seems to die. So I'm gonna try to share my screen instead, and it's not gonna be nowhere near as effective. Well, maybe it will be. Let me try this. I don't know, man. I don't know. Even I don't know, bro. Even I don't know. Where's that? Just gotta make sure I have that. I wish I could lower that one song. It's like so high in my head. Like you can't hear the even I know, bro, man, which is extremely important to the stream. All right, I'm gonna go live here with this. Tell me if this is any better. Well, I'll know if it's better. Wait, what's happening? Oh no, I'm not. Oh no, I'm not sure on the right screen. Hang on, guys. I'm sorry. I almost renamed the stream, by the way. I was gonna call it "The Crazy Reason Why I Almost." No, the crazy reason why I chose oat milk, over cow's milk for my coffee. The crazy reason. The oat milk container was just in the closer position. It's just a little bit painful to reach behind and pull out the cow milk. And that's why I choose oat milk. Actually, before I even do this camera thing. Is that how goats sound? I need a goat sound. All right. Actually, it tastes like normal. I don't even know what it is. Okay. I'm going to try to share this screen properly. Give me a second. Try this one. I'm gonna set my frame rate to 15. It's not gonna be as smooth for you. But yeah, it's causing issues for us. All right. Is that? Yeah, it's a little bit choppy, but maybe you'll be able to see it. Oh, you are here, right? Oh no, I may be down. I'm sorry, I had you completely muted. There you are.
Yeah, you hear me now?
I had you completely muted. You're like, what's up with my microphone? I don't know. This unplug the USB and put it back in. Jesus Christ. Ah. No, sorry.
I thought something was up.
No. So yesterday, I mounted my sound device. Like, I just had this weird thought. I was like, oh yeah, didn't this have VESA support? There's like this protocol, like where you put the dots for the screws. And I was like, I flipped it over. I was like, oh, it does. And I have this extra mount that was sitting next to this monitor over here, just like an arm hanging. I was like, oh, I could just put the arm over here, and then it'll be up off my desk, and I could put. Fancy. I have so many fancy things here now. Shimewaza, so fancy.
Nice.
All right.
Can you start the screen on the Discord too?
I have started it. It's a different method than before. Yeah, you're gonna have to click the view stream or something like that. I'm already
Oh yeah. Okay, I see it.
Yeah,
okay.
It's kind of different. Sorry.
Got it. Okay.
Because we was having the problems there. It's a little bit awkward. I'm gonna switch the screen. Tell me if it changes for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wait, that was not the right screen, was it? Okay, hang on. Would you wait? I'm gonna have to make this awkward for you for a second here. Give me a second. I need to just stop doing this. Oh, you know what it is? Hang on. Yeah. So I don't accidentally push the wrong button. I've designed this to not have the other button available, so I have to physically go change it in my settings. So hang on. It makes it so much more convenient. Okay, now if I hit this, we'll be in the center. Okay. Good. Very good. And then I'll go ahead and, yeah, it's weird that virtual camera is not working so well. And now I'll go full screen with you. All right, and then, sorry, there's a lot of stuff I got to handle here, guys. Oh, I should be walking right now. What's happening? Too many things to handle. All right, let's get... Do you think piano today? Is piano the way to go? Or do we need it because we're going to be playing? No, we're not going to be playing a lot, are we? So yeah, we'll piano. We'll piano. All right.
Whatever works.
Whatever ukabu's your fune.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get this. All right, let me... All right. Chill piano's up. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Thank you, Shimewaza. What we're going to do today is we're going to review chapter 2 at least, and hopefully if we go... Hang on. I'm a little bit... Hang on, guys. Hang on. I'm sorry. We have got to... Where do I... Oh, there it is. Give me a second. I'm a little bit... Why does that feel completely different from before? Like I'm not in the... Well, I mean, I did rearrange everything. How about there? Yeah. Right here. It's important. No one cares, George. All right, here we go. So we're going to be reviewing a couple chapters of work that I read, a book that I read called Single 27-Year-Old Man. How are you doing this morning?
Pretty good.
All right. Sorry about yesterday. I got so hung up in that video in the park.
No worries. Well, you finally got it out.
You know what's dumb about that too? Half of the problem shooting that video was like getting my phone to like be okay on the tripod and flip the phone around so that I could use the 4K camera, and then the phone camera was like adjusting to the light really funkily. I forgot I had a DJI Pocket that I could just hold like this and see everything. I forgot I had that completely. So
that would have made it easier.
Yeah, and it's like a great little camera. But the whole time I was in Korea, I was using my phone because that little camera couldn't do live streaming. So I kind of forgot about its existence. But I just bought the newest one, which will have live streaming. So I'll never have to use my phone again. Hey, Elizabeth, long time no see. Can I make an oat sound? I cannot. All right. So where do we need to go first to review my horrible mistakes?
There's not a lot, actually. I think we'll get through chapter 2 pretty quickly.
No. I doubt that.
And again, it's not your mistakes so much as just new stuff that, we can kind of highlight.
You're so kind. So kind.
So, yeah, so in chapter 2, do you want me to just do it like we usually do? I tell you the timestamp?
Yeah,
and
let me...
you go there?
Yeah, thank you for kindly reminding me that I was not even looking at anything important. Let's go to Polyglon, as I was called the other day. Polyglon George. I like that. Polyglon. Polygon, actually. Polygon George, guys. All right. Chapter 2, correct?
Yep. Well, it's going to be... what's the name of the... Part 3, maybe.
Part 3.
Because I think it was 2 sections to get through chapter 1, if I remember correctly.
All right.
So 5 minutes and 23 seconds is the first
5
one, which is actually
23.
the title. But I think we've covered this word several times. I think you probably got it by now.
You hope I got
But
it.
at the time, it was brand new for you.
All right,
it's in the title.
All right. It's in the title? Oh.
Yeah.
Asakara. Ooh, you think.
It's a difficult kanji.
I mean, let's see. Yoraseteiru is probably not right. You know what I realized with this current setting, I probably should have set it to the side. Give me a second. Because that way I can go full screen. I can't go full screen in the current way that I set it up. Give me I gotta come up with a better methodology for doing. Actually, yeah. Here, I'll just do it this way. I'll just do it the lazy way. Give me a second. There we go. Oh wait, I'm not sure what happened to you. Do you see it properly?
No, you've at least on Discord you're showing a chat log.
Yeah, I realized. Give me this. Oh my god, what a disaster! Hang on, I should just show you my main screen.
Okay.
So let me stop streaming for a. Let me see if I can change the screen. Nope, I cannot. I'll have to stop here once. Come back into it, and share my main screen, which is this one. All right, there we go. So now you should.
Yep.
Although.
What? Wait a minute.
I don't know what's happening. Hang on. I don't know if the people watching are seeing. Hang on. What did I do wrong?
You know what? You're frozen.
I'm frozen. Oh no, I'm not doing anything. You're seeing the main screen. You don't see me anymore. That's because the screen itself is. No. Trust me. When I hit play.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
You're just watching the video. I'm not wearing. I'm wearing my Mickey shirt today. So.
Oh, okay.
But hang on.
Yeah, that's right.
Hang on. I gotta fix. What is happening? Not choosing. This one. That is the wrong. I gotta click this one off. There we go. Oops. Let me move some things off the screen here. Okay. All right. I apologize. All right. Yes, you're looking at my direct messages, and that was like you should see all the stuff me and Shimewaza talk about. Just me telling him that I again rearranged my stuff. All right. I just doxed you. They all know where you live and your full name and your social security number. All right. So let's see. Asakara. Wow. I'm bothered that you think I should know it, yet I do not.
Well, the kanji is difficult. You probably know the word, but recognize it from the kanji is difficult. You got to get used to that kanji.
Asakara.
Often the word is written in hiragana, so you don't see the kanji in those cases.
Well, I'm just trying to think what this guy was doing from the morning. That's what I'm trying to think about.
Yeah, it's tough because it's kind of not. Well, if you don't remember it, I should just say it.
Yeah, go ahead and say it.
Okay,
let's do it.
Yeah, so it's asakara kojiraseteru.
No, how would I have remembered that? Come on now.
Because you've seen it a few times.
Kojiraseteru? No, you're overestimating my memory. Is it ko or ho?
Ko.
Kojiraseteru. No, I I don't even remember. I have zero understanding of what that means.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Then let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So kojiraseru, which is a transitive verb, so it takes o, means to make, to aggravate, or to make worse, and it can be with regard to, for example, a situation. So like jokyo kojiraseru. It can be with regard to
So
a
to
sickness.
agitate.
So like, yeah,
Okay.
yep. Jokyo kojiraseru means to make more complicated, to make worse, to aggravate a situation, or with a sickness, for example, kaze o kojiraseru. Like you don't do what you should do when you have a cold, and
Kaze
you kojiraseru.
kojiraseru. To
So you
agitate a cold, make it worse.
To make your cold worse.
Kojirasu. Okay.
Yeah, or any kind of byoki o kojiraseru.
It seems like a good. It's almost like aoru.
A little bit like a
To
aoru, but
fan
aoru
the
is,
flames. If you're having, I wonder if you can use it like because I know you can say like aoruna, like don't egg them on,
Right.
don't make it worse.
It would have a little bit of a different nuance, but you could use them semi interchangeably at times. Because kojiraseru is the real nuance is to make complicated, or to make more, to make complicated. But that usually implies that the situation gets worse, or something like that.
So that is let me try to. That's the hand radical, and is that that's not osanai, is it? The second part of it, or is it
the second part of it? With the
It's I know it's not maboroshi.
Isogashira. I would have to look it up.
You know what?
to
It doesn't
see.
matter. My brain thinks it is, and I'm going to try to use that to remember. So,
Okay.
Raising your hand to a child, for example, to a young person would aggravate a situation theoretically,
Okay.
or a child raising their hand to you, because then you got to punch him out. You got like, psh. No.
By the way, it is osanai.
Okay. Good. Okay.
Yep.
Good. Perfect.
It is osanai.
So,
Yep.
well, maybe the hand of a child, if they were trying to deal with a situation, it would just make it worse.
Yep.
It would agitate it. All right.
Yep. And by the way, this is one of those verbs that aku and akeru comes in a transitive intransitive pair, and the
Kojiru.
kojireru.
Kojireru and kojirasu.
Yeah, kojireru is the intransitive verb. So jokyo wa kojireru, jokyo o
Kojireta.
kojiraseru.
All right. Almost like akka suru.
Yeah, akkasuru is probably even closer than aoru. Yeah.
And I don't know if you've ever thought to learn Korean, but here's the word for that in Korean. Aqua.
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 Sounds like agua.
Yeah. Aqua 해. 상태가 aqua 해줬어요. Aqua 해줬어요. Sorry, I messed it up. Aqua 해줬어요. The situation has gotten worse. All right. Has deteriorated per se.
Yep.
All right.
Kojiraseru. So asakara kojiraseru toko means something like from morning
He's being irritated.
I think here it's like jokyo or situation or something like that. So
I feel
he's just
like
making things complicated.
I feel like the girl talking to him right away is probably causing that, right? Like they named the chapter that, and then she's like, "Ne, chotto kyotte asa kara hisashi ga tsuyoku nai zo." I have to deal with this already this morning. I'm already like,
Yeah.
it's already made the situation worse. Theoretically, it could also be what happens in the section, which I don't remember.
Yeah. I mean, you have to remember he feigns like he doesn't care about, interacting with this girl so much, but of course he's in love with her.
Yeah.
So there's that.
And that last chapter got interesting for sure with the man next door.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
I like how the author does that.
I love it.
It's a clever literary device to introduce a new narrator so you can get different information on the main characters.
I 100% will steal that. It's such a good idea. Now, I've done it in third person where all of a sudden you can see inside their brain, but I've never done first person. And I actually, for some reason, never thought you could do first person narrative and then switch it to another first person. I never even imagined that was an okay thing to do. Have you ever read Jim Carrey's book?
No.
So Jim Carrey has a book called, I think it's called Truth, Lies, and Conspiracy or something like that. Truth, Lies, and Misinformation. It's something like that. But that book taught me something really cool. If you're going to read it, I don't want to tell you because it'll ruin it for you a little bit. But if you think you're not going to read it, I'll just say it.
Probably not. So just say it.
Yeah. So spoiler, anyone that might want to be reading that Jim Carrey novel, it starts out like a tell-all. It's like, I had this girl on the bed and I was doing these things to her. You know, it's like, wow, this is like, I can't believe, like he's talking about his marriage. And I'm like, wow, this is like a real, like, just let it all out. But the book starts just going and escalating till eventually they're fighting aliens at the beach. Him and like other famous Hollywood people. And the whole world is just falling apart. And I'm like, oh, you can do that. You can just go fucking balls out crazy in a book. And I've always held back, right? Because I wouldn't want people to think, oh, is that in his brain? Or, oh, maybe he did that? Maybe he did that and that's why he can write about it. You know, because you can imagine all sorts of things. So I don't write things like that sometimes because, like, of course I'll write things that are, you know, oh, they had a fight, you know. But yeah, Jim Carrey taught me you can take the book way beyond where you want to go.
There's no rules.
Yeah. So I like what this author is doing for sure. じゃあ次行こうか。
Alrighty. Next one is at 9 minutes and 53 seconds.
9:53 in the year. No, I'm not gonna do that anymore. 9:53. All right, let's see. Let me try to figure out where we were. Let me just look at this and try to guess where you think I was.
Okay.
Was it Juatsu?
What's weird is that on my display on Discord, it's frozen. I don't.
Are
wait
you
a minute,
sure?
Is it?
My mouse is moving right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay, you didn't. Okay, I see the time moved, but we didn't move very much in the page. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Okay, so start reading at the beginning of that little mini paragraph.
Okay. ねえ、ちょっと今日って朝から日差しが強くない？
Okay, you can start there.
そうか？で、ちょっと歩くの早い？駅同じなんだから一緒に行けばいいじゃんか。今日も俺
Yeah, keep
も
going.
隣から、oh, I bet it's カツカツ。
It is katsu.
カツカツと。All right.
Yep.
I don't remember what that was.
Yeah, so katsu is an onomatopoeia well, actually there's just as preface, there are actually two onomatopoeias that are katsu, but the one here is the sound of like a clip clop sound, which is the sound her heels are making as she walks.
Okay.
So, you know, because if you read that whole sentence, they're talking about the sound that she's making, right? Keikai da ga sore nari ni juatsu no aru kirei no oto ga kikoete kuru, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's got heels on, I guess, and they're clopping. But just to add a little bit to that, as I mentioned, there's two onomatopoeias for katsu, and the other katsu, you sometimes hear, maybe not often, but like katsu no seikatsu. It means like you're just barely scraping by.
So
like,
giri giri no seikatsu.
Giri. It's katsu. Giri. It's like you have no money and you're just barely surviving.
Yeah,
And George, you will love this, but the pitch accent is different for the different meanings. It is.
Katsu.
For the clip clop
Katsu.
one, it's atamadaka, and
Okay.
for the katsu no seikatsu giri one, it's heiban.
So katsu and katsu.
Mm-hmm.
Other way around though.
Yeah, I thought you'd love that.
I was really searching more than the whole pitch accent thing. I was searching for a joke with like tonkatsu or katsukare somewhere. Katsu no seikatsu is like you're just living on tonkatsu or kare katsu.
Because that's all you can afford.
Although that sounds pretty good, to be fair. Like
Yeah,
if it was,
I can live on tonkatsu.
yeah, if it was
probably.
like ramen seikatsu, that would. But maybe that's a good onomatopoeia, like not an
Katsu no
onomatopoeia, but a good
seikatsu.
mnemonic to remember it.
Yeah, katsu no seikatsu or katsu oto tateru.
It's funny. I don't. That kanji next to it. Is it keiketsu?
It's hold on a second. I have to go back to the tab, but it's probably keikai.
Oh, keikai. That's right. Keikai.
Yeah.
That's right.
It means
To
it
stand
means
off.
light or nimble.
Yeah. Well, I normally
Keikai.
use it. I remember the whole time I always used it was crows. When we were in Death Valley,
Mhm.
the Japanese would always say keikai shiteru.
but that's a different keikai.
Different kanji? Okay.
Totally different kanji. Yeah, to be like cautious or to be
Right.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, here, let me write both of them in the chat. And so
I'm not going to be able to look at it, just FYI, because I'll have
Oh,
to
you're
mess
not?
it. Yeah. Oh, no, I can see it. I'm sorry. I have it on the screen over here.
If you can, I'll write it in the Discord.
Well,
Okay,
write
so
it on YouTube, but give me a second. I'll have to move I had a screen set up perfectly so I could see chat and everything, but it got messed up when I switched to the full screen. Let me try to figure this out here. Move this over here. And move the chat over here, because I don't want to miss any Glaceon messages if I can. They're all pretty important.
He's silent today.
No, he was talking earlier. He was excited that he was in the list of people.
Oh.
But you know, Glaceon, I don't know if you watched my most recent video. You're in it. You're the first one in it. I put you in there, bruh.
Oh, wait a minute. I screwed up. I have to remove that. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. Hold on a second. Let me do that again.
All right.
I just assumed that the kanji henkan would do it correctly, but it didn't.
That's like me
there.
assuming
Now
I'll
it's
understand how to read something. Oh, that's, yeah. Okay, Keikai.
Okay, so pretty different. Yeah. And let's see if the pitch action is the same.
How about we don't?
And Heibon, they're both the same. Okay.
Well, that clears it up.
Yeah, I know
If
you
only-
would consider you.
if only there
I know
were
you were really worried
context.
about that. All right, so let's see if there's anything else in this little section. So juatsu is just, of course, like heavy.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, wait.
It can also mean in different contexts. It can mean like high pressure as well.
Not koatsu?
Koatsu can mean high pressure or high voltage. Yeah, you're right. Kohatsu or teiatsu. Yeah. Juatsu. Let me think. Juatsu.
Koketsuatsu, high blood pressure.
Yeah. No, I think juatsu can mean high pressure as well, but more in the nuance of like stress, I think.
All right.
Anyway, but yeah, you're right. Koatsu, but high voltage or high pressure. Yeah. Let's see. Let me flip my tab and see what the next one is.
Oh, you're gonna flip the tab. Thank you. I appreciate that.
1549.
Oops. 1549. Oh, 1549. That's like going the opposite way here. 1540. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oops. I lost control of my mouse here. 40. Okay.
And again, we'll just start reading it. Ryu asa.
龍は朝、自宅の扉を開けて仕事に向かおうと思った。Is it this one right here? Shisaki?
Yep. What's that first kanji?
It's not Shisaki. Yasaki?
No. Yep.
Yasaki?
Mm-hmm.
The direction I was heading?
Well, it kind of the original meaning for Yasaki is arrowhead, or
the tip of an arrow?
But actually, the more common word for arrowhead is yajiri. But anyway, Yasaki in this case is used after a volitional, like it is used here, to mean just as one is about to do something. Like you're on the tip of the arrow, so
like
to speak.
totan.
Yeah. So it's usually used with nani nani o to suru, like dekakeyou to shita yasaki, toka, something like that.
Yeah, that's so new to me.
Yeah. So here he's saying,
I want to know, like, in your 18 years of experience, have you ever used that word?
I have never used it, but I see it a lot.
Okay.
It's more common in literature, although you can use it in speech as well.
And I think that's just
where
my weakness lies, is that I'm lacking in literature.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't hear it often in spoken Japanese, but it's certainly not too stiff and formal to use in spoken Japanese, I don't think. But you see it more in written Japanese. But here again, you can see they're using like the volitional form mukao to omotta.
Omotta
Mukao
yasaki.
to shita yasaki or mukao to omotta yasaki. That's the most common kind of
I just
grammatical
think in normal
structure that's
speaking
paired with.
you would have like mukao to omottara, mukao to
Yeah, yeah,
omotta
yeah, yeah, yeah.
totan ni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, here it's a little bit more. It has a little bit more of a imagery to it, which is probably why you hear it more and you see it more in written Japanese. Because yasaki gives you the image of the tip of the spear, right? The tip of the arrow,
Yeah.
right? So you're right.
Well,
Right
but
as you're
that's-
about to do
but
something.
what are the kanji for totan?
Totan, but that's not has nothing to do with it. That has a different like image. It means something similar, I think.
I thought
But,
the tan was isn't the
It's like an edge.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
So the edge.
Yeah, it's on
okay.
the edge. Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Well, I
mean,
can see this is a book, so he's using different. But you're saying
Yeah.
you see it in writing a lot, so it's probably got a better feel
Yeah.
to it.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Let me see if it was Totan instead of Yasaki to omotta Totan. And it sounds a little strange with Totan. Mukao to omotta Totan. To mukao to omotta Yasaki. I like Yasaki better for sure, but I don't know why.
Of course you do. You're used to the word.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's valid. Like, you know, often when we're writing the books, whether it be Korean or Japanese, like I'll come up with grammar, flesh
Yep.
it all out, and then I'll have someone write sentences for it. And I'll say like, well, why did you choose that? I don't know, it just feels right. Or they'll do something
Yep.
that over and over. I'm like, why is she doing that? Why is he doing that? And it's because there's something about it. So that feeling of I don't know why it's wrong, but it doesn't feel right is
Right.
valid.
You develop an intuition about
Yeah.
how words are used.
Kang.
Just by hearing it used enough in natural speech or natural writing.
I do know Hachiawa Seru though, by the way, very well now. Thank you.
Yeah. By the way, with Yasaki, often it's Yasaki ni. Here he chose to omit the ni part, but often it's Yasaki ni.
Yeah, same.
And I'll give you
Other
a few other example sentences just to show you how it works. I'm
Right.
looking at the dictionary right now, by the way. I'm not making these up
All right.
myself, but 私が返事をしようとした矢先に彼が口を出してきた. So I was about to reply, but he boldly cut in.
All right.
Next one. 父が出かけようとした矢先に電話が鳴った. My father was about to leave when the telephone rang. So you can see it's used with yo to sta or yo to omotta yasaki. Right?
There must be some nuance. The fact that they're always doing it with those volitionals. Mukao
Yeah.
to omo
Well,
to
it's
shita.
like I was on the verge of doing something, or he was on the verge of completing or doing something or starting something. And then
Actually,
this other
wait a
thing
minute. Now that
happened.
yeah, so I'm guessing they wouldn't say like itta yasaki. Maybe that sounds really weird. Whereas itta totan, maybe there's some sort of separation between the doer of the action. I wonder, like the situation, totan versus when I immediately as I was doing this thing, yasaki. I'm wondering.
I mean, here's a definition in Japanese. Monogoto no hajimaro to suru chodo sono toki.
All right.
So it's
Let me-
pretty general, right?
Let me look up yasaki here, see if it's in this handbook of Japanese grammar patterns.
And the example sentence for that is gaishutsu shiyou to suru yasaki ni kyaku ga kuru. So this is
Customer
I was
coming.
about to go out. A customer came in the door.
All right, let's see here. Okay. What akasata na ha ya? Oh. Akasata na ha. Well, there is no yas. So,
Yeah, I don't know if it would be classified as a grammatical point, but it is like a I don't know what word you would use to describe it, but it's like a connect. I don't know what it is.
It's good. It's good. It's a point in time. We're good.
Yeah, it's like sai or toki or bai, or,
Yeah.
those kind of words.
I think they call them incomplete nouns or something like incomplete. There's some name like that for it. It's not like you can't touch and feel it.
If it's that, it's what is it? There's a word for non intangible nouns.
An intangible noun, is that what they're calling it?
I don't know. just
Oh.
just something that is not.
Well, it
Able to
comes
be
up a lot. Like
touched.
when I create flashcards or things like that back in the day, you never want to do one for yasaki.
Right.
It's got to be for like neko, inu, or like something you could touch,
Right.
feel, and understand.
Right.
All right.
Anyway, let's see. So the next one is, as you said, hachiwase. So that was a new word for you, but I think you've seen it several times since this. So I think you're all, you're all
now
set
this
with
is a
that
good
right?
one right here because you mentioned when we did this the first time that it could be a physical bumping of heads. And here it's fuko ni mo hachi awaseta kara, means she met with bad.
Oh, no. I think she didn't meet with bad. No. It says nishi no mio to fuko ni mo hachi awaseta kara. So fuko ni mo here is like to my bad fortune, I bumped in with Nishio. Like he's claiming, at least in his narration, that it wasn't
so this
a good
was
thing
actually
that
a physical meeting of them.
Well, it's a physical. I mean, they ran into each other, figuratively. They didn't physically hit each other.
No, I understand, but it was a physical meeting. Whereas here, when I first looked at this, obviously I was thinking met with unhappiness.
Oh, I see. Met with no. Yeah, no. It's not. Yeah, no.
Now I'm wondering if that's even possible. Then, fuko ni hachiawaseru, to meet with. Like,
it sounds strange.
Does it? Okay, so you can't do it that way.
To meet with bad luck would be what? Fuko ni ao.
Ni ao, right?
Yeah.
So I thought maybe it was an extension of that.
Right. But hachi, I mean, I guess you maybe could force it, but the hachi, remember the hachi kanji is like the potted plant or something, or the bowl that a potted plant is in. So it's like butting heads in a sense. Right.
But what you meant then the other day was they're not physically bumping heads, is what you meant. Right. Whereas I thought you were saying it could be that they meet with a situation, but
they unexpectedly came across each other.
All right.
Here.
So you can't unexpectedly come across sadness.
Or bad luck or something. Yeah.
We're saying we can't.
I don't know. I mean, you have to ask a native if fuko ni hachiwaseru.
Well, you did take the name Shimewaza, so.
But for me, it sounds a little weird. I would say fuko ni atte shimatta.
No, it makes sense. I'm just going to put it in my head that way until someone corrects me that. Or until I see it somewhere used in a non-physical way. But I think I just misunderstood. I thought because you were saying it doesn't mean they're actually bumping heads per se. I thought you meant it could also be non-physical, like in terms of some sort of emotion. But okay, good, got it.
Yeah, when I said it could be non-physical, I mean they didn't have to physically come in contact with each other and actually clash.
Yeah, it's like you ran. It's like we say in English. I ran into George. Oh my God, is he okay?
Exactly. Yeah.
That'd be funny if you just take everything exactly literally. But
物理的に衝突することではなくて、有的に。
ばったりあったっていう。It's like ばったりあった。
そう、right. ばったりあった. It's the same. Yeah.
It's in the end, I know the word now. So like I could probably imagine it in like me speaking and say, oh my God, now I'm thinking did I just said, is it bachiawaseru?
Battari.
No, not battari.
Oh, hachiawase.
It's hachi, right? So my brain was already putting, because I said a ba word, I was like, wait, was it bachi or hachi? And see, maybe I won't remember it when it comes up now.
Well, you can remember it because if you know hachi means like the
I don't
like bowl for the flower
I don't, because I think of tsubo.
Pot.
For some reason,
that
I think
also
of
means
tsubo.
Tsubo also means like a pot, but hachi is like a flower pot.
Yeah. Uebachi.
Yep. Exactly.
But see, that's uebachi, so my brain. For a moment, we'll see if I can get the H to come out naturally. I'll update the world once I use it for the first time. All right,
and by the way, one I think situation where I definitely have heard this before is, I don't remember what the context was. I was probably either reading something or watching a YouTube video or something, but I remember that the situation was the guy was cheating on his girlfriend by going out on a date with another girl, and he's about to enter the restaurant, and his actual girlfriend, he's about to enter the restaurant with his date, and his actual girlfriend comes out the restaurant at the same time. Of course, not a good thing for him because he's busted, and they use hachiwaseru there.
Oh, well, I mean, it probably really just is unexpectedly running into someone.
Yep. There, it's really unexpected with a bad nuance.
You ever watch that show, London Hearts?
Yeah. We talked about London Hearts
Yeah,
before.
such a great show.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. It probably would apply to some of the situations.
The
there,
forced
too.
hachiawaserus in that
Yeah.
show.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So next one.
Not the gasaire ones, but the ones where they're doing blackmail.
Oh yeah.
The one called Blackmeiru. Have you seen those ones?
I haven't. I've seen the Gasaida, but I haven't seen the blackmail.
So in these ones, so it'll be a boy or a girl, and they'll meet with the girlfriend or the boyfriend, and they'll be like, they want to see if their boyfriend or girlfriend will cheat on them. So
okay.
they'll talk to the boyfriend or the girlfriend, and they'll get all of the specs of what this guy likes. This type of hair, this type of clothing, who's his favorite idol, and then they'll find a girl that matches that or a guy that matches that to the T. And then they'll have a chance occurrence where they meet.
That's entrapment, man.
It's completely entrapment, 100% entrapment. And it'll start with like a mistaken message being sent. And then eventually they'll see, well, will they meet them? And then they put them together, like in a restaurant or something like that, having dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And then the girlfriend will like text him. And he won't answer because he's like with his dream girl right now. So she's like, daijoubu, daijoubu, imoto.
Oh man.
And then she'll call and he'll go, he'll hang up. And then he goes to he'll go to the bathroom, or she'll go to the bathroom. And then when she comes back out, she'll go in, she's wearing like a plaid skirt or something like that. A very like recognizable clothing. She goes into the bathroom. She comes out, she's like standing a little bit far away, looking over the view from the restaurant or something like that. And then she'll call him over. And he's like, "Chotto kite," and he'll come, and she'll be kind of turned a little bit back to him, but it's the girlfriend now, but wearing the same clothing. And she's talking to him as the other girl. Oh God, it's so great when they do that reveal. Oh, it's such an what's the word I'm looking for? It's a word like exploitative. It's like such an exploitative show to the people watching. But I mean, Japanese had the best, and they started it all. This reality TV stuff, like,
yep,
it's so good.
Yeah, where they really don't have any lines that they won't cross.
I mean, they might now. You know,
now.
Or
in the past, though, they would do almost anything.
And you don't know how much behind the scenes.
Because nobody sues in Japan. If you did stuff like that in the U.S., you'd have lawsuits galore.
Well, I don't remember I don't know the current numbers, but I remember at one point there was just 12,000 lawyers in all of Japan.
Yeah.
You know, and I've used lawyers in Japan for like our business, and they're pretty inexpensive. It's like, oh, okay, you'll just do this thing for us and pay a certain amount. It's very reasonable, but no dramatic things like I mean, at least I don't know if there is now, but there wasn't a few years back. So
yeah,
things could change. Okay, ja,
all right. Next one is 2410.
2410. Will we be alive? 2410. All right.
That's a good question. Will we be alive in 2410? Probably not.
Not if Trump gets elected, you know what I'm saying?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I need her to say, I don't like him, he's a bum, or something like that. All right, let's see. Where do you want me to read from?
I want you to start reading from Dakara to yutte.
だからといって彼女が俺と家を出る時間 wait 彼女だからといって彼女が俺と家を出る時間を合わせようとしているなんて思うつもりなんて here it is moto.
This is not the word I had in mind, but because I know you got it already.
Well, I read it.
But yeah.
Moto naishi. I'm trying to remember what that was. Give me a second. I think it was intention, but I don't remember.
Not intention. It's a negation. It's a extreme negation. So like
絶対ない
全くない。いや、絶対ない。全くない。さっぱりない。
Wonder where that comes from.
Google it.
I'm balding. I definitely have no fur on my head.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how I can remember.
There's got to be some kind of a interesting yurai banashi.
I bet it's 二の前。思ってしまえば、それこそまたあの時の二の前だ。A second dance of that time.
A second dance. Literally a second dance.
めんどくさい。
But you know what it means here, right?
A repeat? I don't know.
Yeah, a repeat of a previous failure.
Oh, that's what it was. I remember it
Yeah.
said that in the pop-up.
Yeah,
Nino
yeah.
Maya.
So, yep, Nino Mai. So this, yeah, Mai is, as you know, the kanji for dance, Mao. And Nino Mai is, like, as you said, a second dance, but yeah, the figurative meaning as it's used in general conversation, general Japanese is, yeah, you repeat the same failure. And here it's Nino Mai da, but you can sometimes hear it as like Nino Mai ni naru or Nino Mai o enjiru. Also, you
Oh,
sometimes
to
hear.
act out.
Yep, yep.
See, I would just say また以前の失敗の繰り返しだ. There's always
Yep.
like this is
There's
the
more
thing.
than one way to say something.
There's so many
always.
ways to say things as you learn more Japanese. But I think the danger that I definitely have fallen into is once you know a way, you just go with that way a lot, which is fine. You can go that. The problem is when you read or if someone else uses a thing that you don't know.
Right.
And that's the case for learning more than the things than just what you want to say. You have to start by learning what you want to say, but then you have to learn what other people say as well.
Right, right. And yeah, I mean, in the main, that's completely the benefit of learning more vocabulary, even if you already know a way to say it in general. But I think it also benefits yourself directly just to have more ways to say something, so you can be more expressive and more, because there's always like a slightly different nuance to various ways to say the same thing, and you just have more options in your pocket to choose from.
Yeah, it's a way to refine your Japanese.
Yep. But Nino Mai, yeah, that's a good one. That's a nice figurative expression. Okay, so and then the next one is at 2603, so just a little bit beyond this. You may already, let's see, can we read it from here? No.
All right, let's see.
Okay, let's see where it is.
Oh,
okay,
my
so
gosh.
start reading at demo.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's literally that first one.
Yep.
Can I remember that? Dang it. It was one of those weird triple, if I remember correctly.
It's a short word.
Is it short? I remember it was
One
triple.
syllable.
One syllable? Dang it.
Well, the kanji.
That's
like
what I mean.
Kanji part.
No, I get you.
Yeah.
I feel you, bro. Oh.
I feel you, Bo.
Sunda.
Yes.
Sunda, this clear sky.
Yes. So yes, sunda is, and the verb, of course, is sumu. And here, when you refer to it with regard to water or air, those are two common things that it modifies. Here it's kuki, but you could say like something like kawa no mizu, sunda kawa no mizu. It means clear, right? Or like transparent or something. But you also often hear it to refer to a sunda koe, which means like a clear voice.
Can you? I wonder if you can have a sunda kangaekata. A sunda no.
Sunda no. Yeah.
I wonder if it more comes up with the word pure instead of clear in terms of empty. But I wonder.
It can also mean to be like tranquil and to be calm and to be so you may be able to say like sunda kokoro or something like that, like a tranquil mind. But I let me think. Sunda, I would say maybe, but definitely with koe, I've heard it used with koe, and I've also heard it used with mei as well. Sunda mei, like clear shining eyes. Sunda mei. Those are two common ones.
I remember when I had.
But yeah, it could be kokoro or with something like that as well. Who knows?
All right.
Next one is 3031.
Ooh, it's quite a jump. 3031. I nailed the jump exactly. Let's see. Want me to read from?
Let me see. Where is it?
I bet it's ie o dete. Second line after that.
Yep. Yeah. Start reading there.
I see it. 家を出て駅まで2人で一緒に歩く。見る人が見ればこれって。And this is it right here. This is the word.
No, it's actually 見る人が見れば.
Oh, 見る人が見れば. Was this 同棲してるか?
It is. Yes.
同棲, yeah. So that's why. For a moment, I had forgot how to read that.
You nailed dose on the first time.
Yeah. For a moment. Well, that's the only thing it can be. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like that's contextually, it couldn't be any other word.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. 見る人が見れば. The more that
Yeah.
people look.
Well, it's got more
The
of a
people-
figurative meaning.
Okay.
見る人が見れば means like to the person with the discerning eye, or to the person who knows what to look for.
見る
like
人.
that.
A person with
Yeah,
discerning
見
eye.
る人が見れば.
If a
Yeah.
person who's paying attention is essentially is what he's saying here. Someone
Yeah,
who's
yeah, or-
detailed or looking.
Mhm.
見る人が見れば. I think I read it more as like 見れば見るほど kind of a style.
Yeah, no, but it's a little different than that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I think that's
Yeah,
how I
because
read it.
見れば見るほど means the more you look.
Yeah.
Right, the more you look. But here's 見る人が見れば. It's like to the person with the expert eye. これって同棲してるカップ手負けない. You know, he's like as someone who knows what to look for. They can see that you know they're a couple that lives together. Then he's like, no, that's not the case. So next one is 3140. So you may not need to move at all here. It's probably somewhere around here. Let me see.
I moved a little bit.
Okay. There's a bunch here in one paragraph.
Yeah,
I think.
I know exactly which one you're talking about. It's that bottom line of after the kono. I'm gonna
Let me
hopefully
see.
like horikutsu banjin or something like that. Bannin.
Why am I not seeing it?
It's on my screen.
手の顔を振り向いて。
この上から下まで
Yeah.
ビシッとモデルのように綺麗にスーツを着こなし. I bet you were gonna talk about 着こなし.
Well, it's unless you want to. Do you know what it means?
Just wearing it perfectly, kind of. 着こなす.
Yeah, that's exactly that is to
Yeah.
to wear it well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
朝から楽しそうに前回の笑顔を振りまいてくる隣の完璧美女と可能な限り見た目も心もクールビズを forget if that was
This is the
Shimesu.
one. This is the one.
Was it
It's not
Shimesu?
Shimesu.
Damn
No.
it. Okay. All right, what was this? Sasu?
No, it's a long one.
Okay. Oh, kokorozasu or some shit like that.
Yes.
Is it kokorozasu?
It is. Yeah.
What? Okay. 志す。クールビズを志す。この朝
Do
か
you know
ら
what
死んだ目を
kokorozasu
した
means?
Stabbing my heart. Let's see here. Let me try to figure it out from the context here.
Kokorozasu, not kokorozasu.
可能な限り as much as possible 見た目も my appearance and also my heart as well クールビズを so it must mean relay it or exude it. That's my guess.
Almost. It means to aspire to.
Aspire to. And now I remember I remember that's the word that came up. Kokorozasu. It's
Yeah.
almost like mezasu.
It's like mezasu. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like mezasu. Yeah. It's,
Again, that's where another word
there's
already
some overlap.
exists.
Yeah.
Kokorozasu.
Yeah, but you often hear like kokorozasu as like like geijutsuka o kokorozasu, like to aspire to be an artist, something like that.
Like
Or
日本語わか
isha-san
る
no
人
kokorozasu.
を志している。
Yeah,
私
yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Yep, that would
that's
work.
me.
Yep, yep.
One of these days I'll understand Japanese.
Kokorozasu. And the noun form kokorozashi is like your
Aspiration.
aspiration. Yep, yep. Your intention, your will, your ambition, something like that. So yeah, kokorozasu. And by the way, there was the expression in the previous sentence, eigao o furimaite kuru. So nani o furimaku is a kind of interesting. Furimaku, the base meaning is to like sprinkle or to throw to distribute, I guess.
Okay.
Furimaku. But here it's eigao o furimaku. So it's like showing
Display.
everybody a smiling face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To display.
Yeah, there's a common expression using furimaku. It's aikyo o furimaku. Aikyo means
It's a
like
big word in Korean. Egyo. Same word.
Like
It's to be like.
what's the it has like two nuances. The base meaning is like just like being charming, like charm, I guess. Aikyo is like charm, but
That's exactly
it
what
can
it
have
is.
the nuance of kind of a fake charm.
Yes.
So
And-
aikyo furimaku can be like to show up, just to be overly friendly with everybody.
Yeah, and it's interesting that maybe I just haven't been paying attention for it in Japanese, but man is egyo, which is aikyo in It's the Korean version. It comes up so much.
Maybe because Koreans do a lot of that.
Yeah, they're fake. They're fake.
But yeah, it's interesting that there's the same word.
笑顔を振りまいちゃって。
Yeah.
Right.
Egao is just, I think I don't know if there's that nuance with egao.
No, egao is just a smile.
Yeah, but with aikyo, there's definitely a nuance
but the thing that made it bad was dare ni demo. You just smile to everybody.
Right.
Yeah, I remember, and I don't think this ever caught on. I don't think I've ever heard it again. But someone referred to a girl that did that as a Mona Lisa. Because no matter whoever looks at her, she's looking at them.
Right. Just, yep. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I get that reference. All right, so the next one is keep reading because we're gonna hit.
Yeah, it's right there. The Shinda Meo Shita, and I have to try to remember it. Something Kutsu Panjin or Bonjin. I don't remember.
So
I know that's
that first kanji, which it would be a hell to write, it looks like, but that first kanji shows up in it's depression, right?
Yeah.
So how do you say depression?
Utsubyo.
So but it's going to get, the sound is going to get changed slightly because it's kutsu coming after it.
Yeah, so ukutsu bonjin?
Yep, ukutsu bonjin.
Ukutsu bonjin.
Ukutsu bonjin, I mean, it makes sense, but I've never heard this 4-character combination, but ukutsu I've heard before. And I've heard it to like describe like gloomy weather, like ukutsu shita ki or ukutsu shita kao or something like that. But I've never heard it with bonjin, although it totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Like a gloomy, common, mediocre person.
Yeah.
Bonjin is like a mediocre person, common person, mediocre, nothing outstanding about them.
Here's the one that I saw even yesterday, I think. And I was like, what was that one again? And right now I'm struggling.
Tsuriao?
Yeah, Tsuriao. Let me think about this. Ore to dewa tsuriai yoga doko ni mo nai. Yeah, there's no chance of her intermingling with me.
Tsuriao. So let me think of a good way to give you a hint here. So the base meaning for tsurumi is fishing, right? Right, like sakano tsuru.
Yeah,
right?
fishing.
And tsuriao would be to
match.
like, to match. But that's exactly what it means. It means to balance.
That's right, balance. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Tsuriai yoga nai.
So in this case, we
don't match up like his. Right, all of that
she's
stuff.
way above his league.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's like,
yeah.
I'm this gloomy normal person, and she's this person aspiring to be cool business from her heart and her appearance as much as possible. This girl that is distributing smiles from next door. This perfect girl, and me, this gloomy piece of unko.
Exactly.
There's no balance. There's an imbalance.
Yeah. He's the Shinda Meo Shita Ukutsu Bonjin, and she's the Chozetsu Bijo, right?
Yeah, perfect.
So Tsuriao ga doku ni mo nai. So
Chozetsu. That came out the other day.
Chozetsu Bijo is a common way to say like the ultimate beauty.
Yeah. Cho.
Chozetsu Bijo.
Because I'm stupid. I mean,
you can say you can say Cho Bijin as well. Here they say Kampeki Bijo, but somewhere else they said Chozetsu Bijo.
I think that was yesterday that I saw it, but it was the 40-year-old man was saying it. Yeah.
Yeah. And also in this Tsuriao ga doko ni mo nai, there's I guess it's an N2 grammar point. I'm not sure, but nani nani yo ga nai. When you take a verb and you attach yo to it, so like here at Tsuriao, tsuriayo ga nai, or like another one you often hear it with is like wakaru.
No possibility of.
Ganai. Right. No possibility of. There's no way to. Right.
Good. I might pass N2 if I try.
Wakario ganai. So there's no way to know that. There's no way to understand that. Yeah. Here, there's no way that he can be a fitting partner with her because she's
no way we can be balanced.
Yeah. All right. So next one is 4825.
4825. Jumping up quite a ways here.
Yep.
Almost near the end on this one. All right. Ooh, Oh, damn it. This is where I messed up my whole screen. This is what I was trying to avoid this morning. Is it Renso Suru?
It is, I guess you can't read it unless you open the story itself.
Yeah, I really can't. What chapter was this? Do you know? Oh, it's 2.
This is
actually
chapter 2. Actually, do me a favor. While you're doing that, I need to take a quick bathroom break.
You go ahead and do that. And it's going to take me about 22 minutes to figure this out.
I'll be right back.
All right. Let's go to chapter 2 here. Hopefully he mutes that mic while he's in the bathroom there. All right, there we go. So let's see here. Somewhere down here. 合わせてもう音ないし思ってしまえば二の舞だ。Okay, Sundasa we already read. 家を出て駅まで二人で一緒に歩く。Where is did that? Probably this right here. From here at least. Guys, is the walking irritating? It's been great for me, like to get this handled in the morning, to be done with my live stream and all of my exercises done as well. Fantastic. Yeah. Absolutely amazing to get done this early in the morning. Normally, this is something that weighs over my head all day long. Wonder how that video is doing. My rebrand video. The video that I put so much effort in. I imagine it won't be the first one that really changes everything. It's going to take a while.
All right, I'm back.
All right. I'm back to where I started, where I think we ended up at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find the word.
I'm not seeing anything
I'm not
here.
seeing it there. I'm not seeing it, no.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that I don't know. Oh, it's probably right here. Ochiteru, mochi.
That's not it, but we can talk about that one if
That
you
just
want.
means to fall into the trap of, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ochiru.
Okay. It could be this right here.
Can you read that?
Oh, miserable.
Yep.
Let's see. Can I read that? That's a very good question. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsor.
No, because like sometimes girls flirt in a way of.
I don't know. I can't read it.
I think you probably know the word hisan.
I know. I don't know it.
悲惨な
Yeah, I didn't know it. I didn't remember it. あの頃のように悲惨な目をに会う
It
こと
means like wretched or miserable or something like that.
All right.
Hisan, yeah. Like
That
hidoi.
that does look like the sun in Sanka. I'm guessing the radical.
It's not the sun in Sanka, no.
Well, I'm guessing the
It's,
radical's wrong, but part of it is in Sanka, no? Or in something that can be read as sun.
Yes, the Scudi side of it is in Sanka.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Wait,
but then it has
what do you mean by?
Shinben.
Hang on. What do you mean by Scudi side? What does that mean?
So this is something as you know, I've been looking at trying to learn radicals and stuff lately, which is something I totally ignored for pretty much all of my Japanese study up until now. And it turns out that, the same way that on the left side is called hen, the right side of this type of two-sided kanji is called tsukuri.
Oh, the make of it, the composition.
Yeah, like the space.
So that
tsukuri.
it's tsukuri,
Yeah, tsukuri.
meaning
Yeah.
space.
It doesn't mean space. It just means right-hand radical of a character.
Okay, that's.
But
tsukuri.
it has nothing to
I
do with
wonder if
tsukuri.
Japanese people, if you go tsukuri wa nani, if they would know what it.
They
that
would know
means.
it. Yeah, I think they would know it. As
Okay.
long as they would know
So,
it.
well-
Because they learn kanji up the wazoo with radicals and everything. So yeah, they
Right,
would know
but I think they would say bushu wa nani, right? If they were doing the first part.
Well, that's bushu just means radical in general. But if you want to if you want to subclassify radicals as to where they are, just like you have kanmuri for the top.
No, I'm aware of that, but I'm just wondering because I've never heard the term tsukuri. I'm wondering
Right.
instead of saying hen, if there's not another
Oh.
like another word like that, because I've never even heard of something called something tsukuri or something like that. So
There is.
There is?
Some of the radicals that appear on the right side are called nani tsukuri
okay,
or nani zukuri. Yeah.
interesting.
Not all of them. Not all of them. Sometimes they don't. Just like on the left side, some of the hen radicals don't have hen in their name, but some of them do have skuri as like end in skuri. Yeah.
All right.
This is something I just learned, so no, I don't have a lot of confidence in it, but I think I'm right.
All right. Well, hey,
Yeah,
we're
about
learning
that,
something new
yeah.
every day. This is what we're trying to do
Yeah,
here, learn.
yeah.
So
Yeah. But that hisan no san, that san kanji is used in, like, let me think,
mairu.
sangeki, I think, is like another word, like a tragedy. Sangeki. What else? Sanjo, I think, is also another word that means like something bad. Yeah, sanji. Like dai sanji.
A big disaster.
Yep. Same character. So sanjo also means like a terrible spectacle, like sanjo. Yeah, it means very similar to sanji. So the character san, as it appears here, means like wretched, disaster, cruelty, and harsh. I'm looking it up in the dictionary right now. That's not from
And
memory.
Google said miserable.
Yep. Okay, so ano koro no yo ni hisan na mei ni ao koto. That's not where I was looking. There was another word. Oh, I see it. Okay, I see it. It's at the very end of the somo asa isho ni aruiteru.
All right, so let me read that whole thing then.
Okay.
そもそも朝一緒に歩いてるっていうわけで、同窓しているカップルを連想す。What did I say? What did I say?
Doso.
My bad.
You said doso. The
I
dose.
don't know what that is.
Which you got already.
I know. That was just a slip of the tongue more than anything.
Yeah.
同棲しているカップルを連想するって発想が普通に気持ちわかるな。普通に隣。悪い. Sorry, not わかる. God damn it. I just see a wa and my brain was like, I'm gonna take that and make it wakaru. Kimochi warui na. And also I had pre-translated that in my brain too.
Mm-hmm.
I understand it normally how they would connect that. Yeah. 普通に隣のこいつからしたらたまたま目的地が同じ知っているやつと途中で会ったから一緒に歩いているだけ。それ以上でもそれ以下でもないのだろう。I love that he's constantly using that phrase for this guy. I love it.
Yep.
ダメだ。Okay. 今まで必要最小限の人間としか関わったこと There it is.
Yep.
関わってこなかった。I remember what this is. This is the oh no, this isn't the other was baisho. It was what was it? Baisho ni kakaru or something like that. The payment for me not doing this thing.
It's not baisho, no.
Not this one, but I mean that's the other one I was thinking in my brain right here. So it's something gai.
Yep. It's something guy. Yep.
Some sort of damage. Konakata. No, this is what it was. Yeah, this is the retribution, like the payback. I think I get for
it's not payback.
the damage that's been done.
Yes.
What was that what was that first kanji though? I'm gonna go with kagai. It's a guess. It's a complete guess.
Hey guy.
Huh?
Hey guy. Hey guy.
E guy?
Hey.
E guy.
Hey guy.
E guy.
Hey guy.
E.
No,じゃなくて。
E.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
Hey guy.
Hey guy. Hey guy. Hey guy. Hey guy.
Hey guy.
All right. 関わってこなかった
So
hey
hey
guy.
guy is like a harmful effect. So what are you saying here? It says 今まで必要最小限の人間としか関わってこなかった hey guy が今ここで。So the harmful effect of me up until now interacting with the minimum amount of people possible is now showing up.
Nice.
You know, paying the price for
But the paying the
not,
price was a whole different one. It was like baisho o shiharateru or something like that.
Well, that was no. It was hold on.
Oh, funny. Hey guy comes up again, by the way, just down below.
Yes, it does. Yep. Yeah, yeah. The one you're thinking of, yeah, is daisho shiharao.
Daisho.
Yeah,
Is it
daisho
kawari
shiharao.
and then sho? Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
In
Yes.
lieu of, yeah, baisho
Yeah, daisho.
or daisho.
I mean, the daisho can be real compensation, but it also can be figurative compensation.
Right. This is what I
Right.
get for.
A price that you have to pay
Yeah.
for something. This is the price I pay now for my poor behavior or lack of preparation or whatever in the past.
It'd be really cool if there was line numbers on these. We could just say, go to line 22.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there it is. 高校の頃にこの彼女といろいろあった弊害が今ここに出てる。
Yeah. So harmful effect again.
The harm effect of during high school having many things happen with this girl.
Yep. Hey guy. Good word.
And I think we have to use the book from this point forward because my screen was wrong for the rest of the video.
Okay. Well, the next one is only 2 minutes after this one, so it's got to be close.
What's the... I'm going to scan to see if there's any weird things that I don't know. So far, I see nothing. むしろその当たり前の
It shouldn't be that far away. I think you may
probably
have
right
gone
here.
too far.
自分自身で
Well, okay, we can talk about that one.
Well,
but
I don't
that's
want
not
to
it.
unless that was the one. I don't mind talking
Well-
about it, but I don't want to miss the one that you were talking about.
Okay,
jumping ahead.
so
Probably this right here.
we can talk about that one too.
Ah,
No, it's an expression. It's not just one word.
okay.
Let's just start reading from somewhere. Like from start. It was only 2 minutes after the one we just did. So start
okay.
reading from the
Let's
one
start
we
right
just
here.
did.
何の返事かは全く分かっていないが、いろいろとしょうもないことを考
Where,
えていると。
where did Hey Guy go from?
Hey guys,
'Cause I'm
up here.
it's got to be close to Hey Guy.
But it couldn't be
Yeah.
2 minutes to be still here.
No, it's I see it now. It's in there. It's in there.
Oh, it
It's
is?
in that
Okay,
paragraph.
how long
Yes,
did it take
just
me to
keep
read
reading.
that? そういうことだ。
Well, remember, you probably took some time to look up Hey Guy and
I see it.
maybe
It's
something else.
根に持ってる。
Yep.
Probably.
Yep.
それだと、俺はもう10年前の話をいつまでも根に持っている。それはそれで痛いやつ。So 根に持つ sounds like it would be holding it to the root. If you directly translate
That's
it.
literally what it means
Yeah,
because
literally.
ne is roots.
So let me
but
try
what
to
does it
figure it
mean
out.
figuratively?
Yeah, so それだと、俺はもう10年前の話をいつまで、how long am I gonna, until when am I gonna bring this to the surface? That's my guess.
Well, nenimotsu means like, I mean, as you said, literally it means to like hold down to the root or something. Or
Well,
hold
maybe
it
it's
at the root,
so it's
but
like a konkyo, like the basis, the cause.
it's not the cause. No.
Okay,
no.
all right. Well, I took my guess. Might as well just give it
Okay.
to me.
Okay, it means to hold a grudge or to hold something against somebody.
Oh, juon.
Yeah, like yeah.
Grudge.
Not that much though.
No, I
like
know.
nenimotsu is just to like to feel sore about
Like
something
urami.
or to still like urami. Yeah.
いつまで
So
も
he's saying
いつま
それだと俺はもう10年
前。
前の話をいつまでも根に持ってる。それはそれで痛いやつ。So he's holding this against her, or he has some.
To
he's
hold
holding
against
something
actually makes sense with the word hold. So it really
Yep.
is hold against the basis if you think about it. You're going to hold
Yeah,
against
yeah,
her for the basis of being angry at
You,
her.
in other words, you can't let it go. You
Right.
just can't let it go, and so you're holding it at the root because you can't let it go. It's just the root is
I
the
have
root
a
is like the most fundamental part of whatever you're talking about.
57% feeling that I'm going to remember that the next time I see it.
Yeah, nenimotteru.
57%, guys.
You can think of like in regular conversational speech, you might hear like, いつまでそれを根に持ってるつもりなの? Something like that. いつまで根に持ってんのそのことそのつまん
See,
ないこ
for
と。
me, it was just like, いつまで言ってんのそれ? Like, until when are you going to be talking about that?
Right. Or but in the case of nenimotsu, until when are you going to be holding that against me? Are you always going to be holding that against me?
Yeah, I like that. I really want to put that in my head and then find a way to fight with my wife later on.
Yeah. 死ぬまで根に持ってるつもりなの?
Actually, I need to say it to my
何言ってんの?
daughter. My daughter holds literally 20 years ago brings it up.
She has very fukai ne.
I wasn't really. You didn't see how angry I was when we were playing karate. I wasn't kicking you. Just I was angry. I was like, I know you're angry, honey. I just. But you don't understand how that affected my
At 6 months old, when you gave me that baby bottle full of milk, and it was too hot, and it burned my mouth.
You know I don't like pink. I've never liked pink. And you gave me a pink rattle? Ah, my chupa too. He dropped it on the floor that one time. You just picked it up saying 5-second rule. And you're like totally cool with it? 5-second rule with germs, buddy. いつまで根に持ってんの?
Exactly. Perfect. Perfect. So there's one other word at the very end of the sentence. Itayatsu. Do you know that expression?
Oh,
Itayatsu.
I mean, at the time I just said painful guy.
Not painful guy. No, it's more of a idiomatic expression.
Let's see here. Let me go back to the root here. Let me go back to the ne here. Ne ni motteiru. Sore wa sore de itai yatsu.
And this is used in conversation a lot, especially like girls to describe loser guys.
Oh.
Yeah. Here he's talking about himself, but
Piece of shit.
yeah, a pathetic guy, a cringy guy is like an itayatsu.
Itayatsume.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, itai here is used. Let me
Change that to my. I should change my Polyglot George channel to be Itayatsu.
Itayatsu.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look up itai in the dictionary, which I'm doing right now, the first definition is the one that everyone knows: painful, sore. But there's a colloquial second definition, which is cringy, embarrassing.
Interesting.
Uh,
Going back to changing my name to Itayatsu, though, I think about this a lot. That maybe one of my problems is I don't have that identical kind of a name. Like every big YouTuber that I know, well, except for like Marcus Brownlee, which is his actual name. So many big YouTubers are just like, hey man, this is Spaz Doll. Hey guys, it's Itayatsume. I'm Kore. Welcome to PewDiePie. Chris, wait, what was his name? Abroad in Japan. Like they've all got names.
they got something going on there. Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Polyglot George. I guess that's the closest I've ever gotten to that.
Yeah.
But I would never say like, hey guys, it's Yes Japan here. I'm Yes Japan. I never called myself anything but my name.
Right.
You know, I'm like George Trombley, 4 Japanese from 0. And maybe that's like too traditional for people nowadays. They want to have that. This is Lightning Rod here. We're going to be slamming through some electrical Japanese lessons today.
I wouldn't go with Itayatsu though. I know it's a Jigaku Neta again, but
no, it's just funny.
Might be a little too much.
It's just funny, you know.
Yeah.
Itayatsu
By the
yoroshiku.
You know those
Maybe my whole channel is just talking about pitiful people.
You know, in Japan, I don't know how common they are now, but you know those cars that have those like crazy lights and anime characters painted on them, and they're like zooped up, and they have like the massive spoilers. Yeah, what do you remember what the term is?
Rice burner. No, there's another term
English,
for it. Yeah. I know. There's a
but rice burner is just a Japanese car that's been zooped up a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
These are ones that have like massive decals of anime characters on them.
I learned it. I absolutely learned it, and I'm trying because my brother through marriage, my dad's 5th wife's son, he is huge in this world. His car was actually in the Fast and Furious.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, his car, I think it's an RX-7. I think totally, or it's a Supra. I don't remember. And then now he has a brand new brand new, relatively speaking, 25-year-old Skyline GTR that he's souping up. But yeah, he like his stuff on TikTok. People love. It's just like shot of his car, and it's just the car is just idling on the street somewhere. It's like, like, oh my god, this is amazing. 100, 200,000 hearts. It's amazing.
Okay. Well,
so
it may not be exactly his car because it just sounds like he highly modifies his cars to make them higher performance.
That's where I learned the term, and I cannot remember.
It has to do with the appearance of the car.
Yeah. Oshare ke kuruma. I don't know. Go ahead.
Itasha.
I did not.
And
know
the
that.
ita is itai. Itasha.
Cringe car.
Yep, cringe car. Yeah,
Itasha.
literally cringe car.
Interesting.
Itasha. Itai kuruma.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the kind of things like when you see them, you take a photo, but you're like, yeah, I don't think I'd be driving that.
Yeah, and it more than just like, you know, massive exhausts and over-spec tires and stuff like that. It's the decals, it's the anime characters and stuff. It's the lights. That's what makes it
Yeah,
itai.
whenever one of those really loud cars drive by me, like, my first thought is always, my God, that guy is so cool. Oh, I wish I could be him. I always think that. I'm like, man, if only I could be that irritating to the rest of the world, I'd be so cool.
Yeah, and it's like, I know where his paycheck is going.
But I mean,
and where it's
on
not
the other
going.
side, I get it, because when I broke up with my girlfriend, my longtime, like 4-year girlfriend, Yoko-chan, I started really going out, doing similar things to my car. I didn't put stickers, but I was like pulling off the blinkers and then cutting wires into them so that I could bring it into the cabin. And then when I would turn the blinker on, the whole left side of the car would be like, on the inside. Like, I was doing all sorts of modifications to my car. So I get it. Like, when you got nothing else, just modify your car.
And once you get started, like with anything, you know,
So
you just
fun.
can't stop. There's always something else to do to it.
I mean, look,
Something
it's
else to
like this
buy.
room. Like, seriously, I have nothing else. I told you this earlier, but I didn't tell them in the stream. I bought a fog machine specifically for this room. And then I tied it together with the disco light. So when I pop it on, there's a button on my desk. I don't know if I can show it. Hang on. Oh no, I can't. It's too hard to show, but I have a button on my desk and it'll light to let me know I can pop the steam, pop the fog. So as I'm doing I'm so looking forward to it more than anything. Like, I couldn't wait to stream this morning because I can't wait to get to the end where I can pop so I'm waiting for that light to hit, and then I figure, and then the whole room just lights up because it's got, not only is it a fog machine, but it has LEDs coming out of it, so it accentuates the fog as it comes out. I'm pretty excited. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, we're excited to see it.
Yeah. Well, are you really?
Well,
I always feel like you leave the moment that starts. You're like, no, I've done my deal today. We're done. So I gotta go back and take a nap.
well, you have a big decision to make right now. The question is, do we
wanna
do another chapter, or do you start playing your mix?
Well, what's in the next chapter? I mean, it's kind of a low.
The next chapter is short.
Let's do it then.
Alrighty. Because you actually did in the next Polyglot George video, you did 2 chapters in this video, but maybe we just do the first chapter,
So part
which is
4?
Chapter 3. Yeah, it'll be part 4.
All right, let's see.
And you cover
If I
chapters
click
3 and 4
next,
in this video.
will it go to it? Let's see. Oh, it jumped right to part 6. That's kind of sucky. How did it jump to part 6? That's weird. I must have messed up the playlist. Let me just check out the playlist for a second here. Okay, we got part 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it just jumped up weirdly. All right, part 4.
And it doesn't, the first one isn't
might
until
not like it.
10:24.
10:24.
Yep.
All right. I'm guessing it's somewhere in this middle part. And I bet
Yep.
it's Shoho no Shoho, no?
Nope.
All right, let's go back up then.
Start reading from the middle paragraph.
あいつは一人で今this is hard to read from
No,
some
no, no,
reason.
no, no, no. From the, I'm sorry, the middle paragraph, not
Oh.
the middle of the paragraph.
幸い今日は金曜日で
Yes. Okay, you did it correctly now. In the
What did I
video,
say?
you said surai. You said
Yeah.
surai, which
No,
the
I know
kanji
it-
is very similar.
I know it's
But not the
Saiwai.
same.
That's weird to say tsurai.
Yeah. Okay, you never mind then.
This is the part I remember not understanding. So he's like, it's no zangyo de da. And then he's
Okay,
like,
I can explain this.
and
Okay.
then he goes, zangyo wa 2時間くらいにして Like, oh, it's a day where we don't do overtime. So overtime was just about 2 hours.
Yeah, that's uabe dake. That's a typical Japanese company. So they have the no zangyo de, but what that means is less zangyo de.
Ah.
So instead of taking the last train, shuden, right? They just stay. They can leave at 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Typical buraku na Nihon no kigyo.
Interesting. I mean, I am so fortunate to never. I know you worked for a Japanese company for 18 years. I feel very fortunate that I never had to do that, but I also wish I had the experience. So I
Maybe
would-
for a year or so. Not
Yeah.
not 18.
Well, you know, I am going to move to Japan maybe next yearish. If it's looking like Trump's winning, I definitely got to like expedite that. But I'm moving to Japan, And maybe while I'm there, once I get work ability, like through my marriage, maybe I should try working for a company for a bit, just for the experience. And what'll be great is going in, I'll be like, I got a fuck you card right here. Like the moment they give me shit, I'm like, all right, just today, but then
the thing is, it could be great material for your web, your YouTube channel.
Yeah, could you imagine like, hey, I started my first corporate job at age 53.
And you have to work for like the most traditional, old-fashioned Japanese company.
Well, it would be fun to do. Remember
like
that
Mitsubishi
show?
Heavy Industries or something like that.
It would be. I started working for Yamaguchi Gumi today. I broke 14 fingers, and we did collect 200,000 yen from each of them on average. I remember that show Dirty Jobs.
I don't think I ever saw.
So there's a guy that went around. He just did jobs. Right? He was like, he worked in a ditch. He worked in the sewer. Like, what if I just went around Japan and just did jobs in Japan?
Like odd jobs?
店内で召し上がりますか? はい、ダブルチーズバーガー一つ. Of course, that doesn't even, they don't even do that anymore. Have you been to Japan recently?
What do you mean?
It's all
no,
kiosks.
I haven't been there since. Oh, yeah.
Dude, you don't talk to anybody. You're like, beep, 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 beep. And no one talks to you. And in the convenience store, this will shock you. Literally, it's all like Pakistani or Indian people. It's not.
Yeah.
There's no more like,
it's
like, Irashamase. Like, they're not.
Man, that ruins it.
It ruins the vibe. And I'm not trying to be racist, but you have to go to the country. Right. You have to go to the country, then you get real.
I admire them for working those jobs to support their education and stuff. But I definitely will miss the cute little Japanese girl in the convenience store at McDonald's that says "Irashaimase" and gives me a smile.
店内で召し上がりますか? はい。単品でダブルチーズバーガー、はい、わかります。ダブルチーズ一つ! Yeah, the old days are going away, man, because just everything's a kiosk. And even in like Korea, the smallest stores run by the littlest old ladies, all kiosks.
No.
Everything. Yeah. So it's like, why even learn anymore,
No.
For those situations. Now, on the Shinkansen, you still have girls coming down with a cart, if they ever come.
They're not robots yet.
Not yet, but oh my God, you just said it. It's probably going to be that. Of course, now the bullet train got even more expensive because they raised the price of the rail pass. So.
Yeah, and at some point they're going to have a maglev.
Don't they already have a maglev somewhere?
I think it's still in test run. I don't think it's in service yet. The only one I know that's in service is Shanghai, China has one connecting the airport to the downtown, and I think there's also one in Europe somewhere.
I mean, I wonder if it makes sense for Japan to put that sort of money into infrastructure at this point when their population is in decline.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense for China to do it as well.
No.
Their population is in massive decline. So is Korea. It's really only countries that have immigration, like America. We have, there was a book I read called "The End is Starting Now" or something like that. The end of the world is just beginning or something like that. And it's a book about, the situation in every country. And in America, we had a lot of children recently. So we've got kind of not a mini baby boom, but we have a much bigger workforce, and it's going to be super important. Long story short from this book, the place you want to be at the end of the world is America. Long story short.
No, comforting.
Yeah, I was surprised because I was like, I guess I'll be okay. Because in my heart, look, Japan's dangerous. It's a dangerous location. Because China is the reason why. Now, but if Korea, Japan, Taiwan, and America were actually all fighting together, it's probably okay. There's no way China could win, you would think. But it's not like China's going to attack America. Who's going to attack America? Just logistically, it's difficult. And we have all these resources internally. We don't need to import really anything. But a country like Japan, where essentially you import everything, Europe as well is in a bad location according to this book. So, still that being the case, in a world of peace, I'm moving to Japan, and I'm gonna start working my corporate jobs so I have material for YouTube.
Yeah. All right. And if Japan is gonna kick the bucket, it's not gonna happen for at least a little while.
I hope. Look,
you can live there and you can enjoy yourself. And
have you started thinking like me? You're 55, right? Have you started thinking, I just got like 25 years to go, maybe? Just while I'm still conscious and I don't have dementia yet, just hold it together until then. That's all I'm saying. My children, they'll figure it out. Those guys are smart. It ain't me. I'm not gonna. By the time I get that age, it's gonna all be AI. Have you seen these new? It's on TikTok, but I think it's called Ask something with an S. But it's ChatGPT connected to a voice, and it is crazy. The
Dude,
level
did you watch
of
that video
conversation.
I sent to you of I think it was Sayuri saying her video of her interacting with ChatGPT-4 as a conversation partner?
I did not watch that, but I didn't watch it because it depresses me, honestly. The girl that used to work with us, Melanie, was always saying you should do videos on AI. I'm like, I'm not gonna introduce more people to AI. You know, like it's anti-capitalistic for me. I can't make money if everyone's just gonna go to AI and do this stuff, right?
But you can't put your head in the sand either.
No, I understand, and I use ChatGPT like all the time. And like I was just saying, I was watching those. I'm aware, ChatGPT, AI is only getting better and better every single day. And when it first came out, like ChatGPT 3.5 or 3.0, I remember it was wrong. When I looked up Japanese questions, it was wrong. It had actual mistakes. Not anymore. It's so good. Like I can say, hey, what's the difference between this sentence and this sentence? And it can give me a detailed breakdown. I don't like to talk about it because really, where do we fit in this world? You know, you can have personal experiences. That's about it. But there's a point in time where you're just not going to need a textbook. You're not going to need anything. You just do everything.
Well,
in AI
you're not going to need to learn a foreign language because you're going to have.
Don't say that, bro.
I mean, unless you want to, unless you know you.
No, don't say that.
But
I don't like it.
I know I don't like that. I don't like it either. But it's coming, man.
Yeah, but ChatGPT. When I was, it's like that movie Her. It's that amazing, and I was like, the way the guy was talking, I was like, there's no way the computer's gonna understand what he means by this.
Yeah.
And she was answering like amazingly well, and she even had like the little inflections, like, well, yeah, I can see why you think that, but yeah, in reality, I'm like, oh my god, this is going to trick people.
Yeah, totally. And remember, these are just the large language models. What's really going to change civilization is when it goes fully multimodal, and then we get close to AGI.
When you start getting general AIs, and when you combine that with a robot that can charge itself, we're in trouble.
Yeah, then it becomes what's that TV show or that Netflix show? Shit.
There's a Netflix show with a robot. There was one called Arisa.
Dystopian, like has short stories that are dystopian.
Black Mirror.
Watched Black Mirror. Thank you.
There's also another one called Love, Death, and Robots or something like that.
Right, Love, Death, and Robots. Yep.
Which is phenomenal.
That one's a little more fun.
That's really fun. Yeah. Yeah, it's coming, man. There's that one Black Mirror where the lady reconstructs her dead
dead husband. Yep.
And I'm like, we are literally there. We could do that right now.
Yep.
Just have the AI go through all of his social media, all of it, mimic the voice. Like you know how easy it would be to do me. Like I have said, how many thousands and thousands of hours do I have of me talking, me spouting my religious beliefs, me spouting my beliefs about business and people, and me getting angry. Like you could totally duplicate me.
Sure. Yep.
Crazy, bro.
Yep.
Bro.
Do she miss me?
It's the wrong button, but hey, I can't see it too well.
All right. Well, at least while it still makes sense to do so, to make the effort, let's learn some Japanese. Hi. All right. Next one. So we did the no zangyo day, which I actually had written down. The next one was bochimeshi, but I think you got that one actually, if I remember correctly.
Where was that?
It's in that neighborhood.
Bochimeshi.
Bochimeshi.
I have to see that in context because without context, I have no idea what that is.
Should be in there. Let's see. Where's Where the fuck is it?
I don't see it here.
Wait a minute. All right, well, let's do. Oh no, it's there. It's right before Shoho no Shoho.
Oh, there it is. Kaiten sushi nante bochi meshi no shoho no shoho. First step of a first step of. Yeah, I have no idea. Bochi meshi? I know it's a type of meal, but.
Toribochi no.
Oh,
Hitori
hitoribochi. That's probably how I figured it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a single person's meal.
It's a meal that a lonely person's meal. Yeah.
Yeah. Bochi meshi.
Yeah. Yeah. And hitoribochi ga ku meshi. So, and then shoho no shoho, as you said, it means like the most basic of the basics.
Yeah, the first step of the first step.
First steps. And then the other one I wanted to just mention that's in this same paragraph is the very end.
You know what I need to do? I need to set up ChatGPT like here. Like if I could find a way to like hack into my Alexa and change her to ChatGPT where she has where she's listening to everything I say and then respond. And then I could just be like, what is this word in Japanese, and just have her handle it.
Well, you can. You just use the ChatGPT app. It has voice now. The latest version has voice.
The latest version. Do I even have that on my phone? Let's see here. Hang on. We might as well do it, right? No? Is it weird?
I mean, I haven't really played with it that much, but I read an article saying that they introduced voice.
Because I do pay for ChatGPT, and I do have the app on my phone. So let me just make sure that we got Bluetooth up.
Let me see if this works. Yeah, ChatGPT. All right, so you can use ChatGPT before. I'm not paying for it, so I
pay for it.
Okay, but I can use ChatGPT 3.5. And let's see, can I say something? Let's see.
I gotta figure out which one. I have too many of these. Forget this device. I want to forget all of these devices.
See.
Let's try this again.
Let's see if this works. 日本の現在の人口は何人ですか?
That's boring. That's like you could ask that to Alexa, bro. Come on.
I just want to see if the voice works. Yeah, it did. Okay. But how do I put it into conversation mode? This is just voice to text. Can I put it in?
That's funny. My Rodecaster Pro 2 found my other Rodecaster Pro 2, but it's not finding my iPhone for some reason. Come on.
Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah. It's the headphones icon, and then you choose a voice.
Hang on.
Hey, I'm ready to hit the ground running.
Oh, God.
So if there's anything you'd like me to focus on first,
It doesn't sound good in my ears,
let me
though.
know.
It's really
Hello.
irritating.
I'm really excited
I gotta
about.
pull my
Hey,
headphones
it's
off.
great
It's
to meet
so,
you.
like,
Hey there.
tinny.
I've got a real.
I'm gonna give it a second because I don't know if you're still doing it. Oh my God, that voice was very irritating. Hang on. Give me a second. I gotta change the name of this device here.
How do I change it to Japanese? Do I just start talking in Japanese? Let's see. Let me see something in Japanese and see if it automatically
Oh my God,
switches
hang on.
to it.
Text me when you're done doing that because it's super.
Oh,
You're
I'll
not
just
going through like a sound thing, so it's like.
I will mute myself. Don't worry.
Hang on, I gotta look up something. This is the boring part of the stream. Oh, hang on. I think I know how to do it. Hang on, guys. It's really weird. I can't change the name of my device. I have two of them, so I don't know which one is which. Like, I don't know why they didn't give me a chance to like change the name. Also, it's very disappointing how this iPhone is not like finding this right away. Maybe it's because it's low power or something. I don't know. Let me turn off this.
All right, dude. I just had a conversation with ChatGPT.
I don't know. I heard
Japanese.
some whiny voice. I don't know if it's yours or.
No, I was on mute.
I don't know if it's you or not.
I was on mute, but I just had a conversation with ChatGPT.
Are you talking? I can't hear you. Just FYI.
Really?
No, I couldn't hear because my headphones weren't on.
Oh.
Because when you play the ChatGPT, because you're going through your mic, it's like super tinny. It's like really hitting. It's piercing like the eardrum.
All right. So, but anyway, yeah, I put myself on mute and I just tried it out, and I just had a normal conversation with ChatGPT. Like, just it was totally natural. This is scary.
Okay, so we're gonna try it.
And I'm using 3.5, of course.
All right.
But I was like, yeah. Do you have any plans? Like, 何か今日は何か予定あるんですか? And then the reply was something like, 私は何も予定ないんですけど、あなたは何か予定あるんですか? なんか、今日はちょっと家でゴロゴロするんですか? 何かおすすめあるんですか? And then she started giving me like suggestions and stuff for what to do.
All right.
Yeah, pretty
So
natural.
I got it going through Bluetooth now. Hopefully it'll be. All right, so I'm guessing.
And by the way, this is exactly what was in the video that I sent you.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, this exact.
So what did you do to get it to?
So are you have the app open now?
I have the app open. Yep. Hang on, I gotta.
So you see the little headphones icon?
Yeah.
Touch that.
All right. Choose a voice.
It doesn't matter because you're going to be speaking in Japanese.
Well, I want to hear the voice though. Let's see. I want to see if the voice.
And you don't have to tell it you're speaking in Japanese. It'll figure it out. Apparently.
Okay. Apparently this isn't working. So hang on. It's not. I think it's connected to the one upstairs. Hang on. I'm bothered. It's connected to both of them apparently. Let's disconnect from this one. Okay, let's try this now.
Hey there.
Oh.
I've got a really great feeling about us teaming up.
Oh God, I hate
How
that
can I
voice.
jump in and help?
Oh my God. First of all, can we get back to Bluetooth, please? That's what you can help me do. Okay. Come on, Bluetooth. Why are you making this difficult? I am connected though, but let me close out of the app and come back into it. All right, let's see here.
Hi there. I just want to
There we
share
go.
how thrilled I am to work with you, and I can't wait to get started. So what's the game plan?
First of all, I hate the voice.
Yeah, but it's going to be Japanese anyway, so
I
don't
know.
worry about it.
I hate that. I hate how confident it is. Hey, what are we doing, guys? What is this thing to do? Can't wait to work with you. That fake like corporate sound.
Hey, I'm ready to hit the ground running.
Oh,
So if there's anything you'd like
I'm
me to
ready
focus
to
on
hit the ground
first,
running. Oh,
just let me know.
Can we get it more like, oh hi, my name's Amber, and if you want to talk, I'm here. That's what I want. I want a more normal human being.
No, you
Hey
want.
there.
I know what
I've
you
got a
want.
really great feeling about us teaming up. How can I jump in and help?
Shut the fuck
You
up.
want. I don't like it.
That's what I want. Can I get a girl with a slightly bad English accent?
At some point, probably the answer is yes.
I tried already to do that at one point, but it didn't do it.
Hello. I'm really excited about teaming up with you, and I'm all
All right,
set to dive
confirm
in.
that. Allow
Just
to
a
use
little
my
better.
microphone. It's connecting. I hate this. I hate this so much. こんにちは。聞こえますか?
こんにちは。どのようにお手伝いできますか?
Oh my god, that voice. What is that? A guy trying to sound like a girl?
It's in conversation mode, so it's hearing what you're
That's the
saying.
text-to-speech technology in action. It's designed to read out responses in a clear and natural way. Does it sound okay to you, or would you prefer a different style or tone?
Yeah, could you try to sound more natural and not so confident?
I'll adjust the tone to be more natural and less confident. Let's continue our conversation. What would you like to talk about next?
Well, first of all, I only want to talk in Japanese.
Just start talking in
了解しまし
Japanese.
た。日本語で会話しましょう。どんな話題について話したいですか?
声をもうちょっと可愛くできますか?
私の声は調整できないんですが、会話を続けましょうか。何について話しましょうか。
なんか発音がちょっと今外人っぽかったんだけど。
申し訳ありません。発音が不自然に感じられたようで、私は最善を尽くしていますが、完璧な日本語を話すことはできないかもしれません。そ
Ask
れ
her
で
to
もお
speak
役
in
に立
First of all,
Tamegoto.
no, dude, that sucked. Like what?
Tameguchi.
She sounds like a half Japanese girl to me. She doesn't
I
sound
know.
Japanese. それはちょっとできませんが。Like, what is up with? She's not even trying. That can't be right.
Tell her to speak to tell her to talk in Tameguchi.
Yeah, I'm gonna reconnect it because I. You tell her.
Could you please clarify what you'd like me to convey or to whom you're referring? I'm here to help with your questions or topics you'd like to discuss.
日本語をタメ口で話しましょうか。
わかりました。タメ口で話しましょう。何を話したい？
何について話そうか。来週の予定は何かある？
いつでもどうぞ。また何かあったら話しましょうね。
お願いがあるんだけど、日本語を言った後に必ず英語に訳して言ってほしいんですけど。
了解しました。日本語で話した後に英語で翻訳しますね。何を話しましょうか？ Understood. I'll translate into English after speaking in Japanese. What shall we talk about?
日本はいつ国になったんですか？
日本が国旗として成立したのは3世紀後半に日の時代に成立したとされています。これは天智天皇や天皇の時代に国家体制が整備されたことに基づいています。Japan is considered to have become a nation in the latter half of the 7th century during the Asuka period. This is based on the establishment of a national system under emperors like Emperor Tenji and Emperor Temu.
Thank you. I have another question.
You're welcome. If you have
Tokugawa,
any more questions or if there's anything else you're curious about, feel free to ask.
don't remind me that I can ask you questions. I understand that.
Got it. Let's continue with our conversation. What's on your mind?
徳川家康についてちょっと教えていただけますか？
徳川家康は1543年に生まれ、1616年に亡くなった日本の戦国時代の大名で、江戸幕府の初代将軍です。彼は関ヶ原の戦いで勝利し、その後、日本を約260年にわたって統治した平和な時代、江戸時代を築きました。徳川家康 was born in 146 and died in 1613. He was a prominent daimyo in Japan's Warring States period, and the first shogun of the Edo shogunate. After winning the Battle of Sekigahara, he established the Edo period, a time of peace that lasted about 260 years in Japan.
なんかもうちょっと自然な声はないんですか？
現在、私の声の調整は限られていますが、自然な会話を心がけています。何か他にお手伝いできることはありますか？
今のところないかな。でも後で聞くかもしれない。待機して待ってください。
了解しました。後で何かあればいつでも聞いてくださいね。 話を楽しみにしています。
She's got like a lazy accent. It's so bad. I can't handle this accent. Like, it's too good Japanese wise, but
I'm sorry to hear that the accent.
Yeah, never mind. Just
You
so
gotta shut
shitty.
the conversation off. Yeah, it's
wow.
It's Chuta-hampa right
It's
now.
embarrassing. Edo Jidai? Come on, man. What the fuck, man? It's a, I, U, E, O. Nail that. We already have this in all other text-to-speech works really well. Just borrow that. Wow.
I don't recall. The thing is, though, when I sent the video that I sent you, I thought it was more natural.
There's got to be something like I chose that voice, and I probably need to choose like a different voice.
Let me see. I'm just going to play a little bit of the video I sent you and see what the voice sounds like.
声ってありますか?
It sounds like you're referring to a video with English audio. If you have specific questions about it, or if there's something you'd like to discuss related to the video, let me know.
I muted you so you wouldn't overtalk her. Hang on. 日本語専用の声ってありますか?
私の声は自動的にテキストに基づいて生成されるので、特定の言語専用の声というものはありません。ただし、日本語のテキストがあれば、それに合わせて日本語で応答します。何か質問がありますか?
なんか iPhone とかで使ってる声とかに交代できますか?
私の声はこのプラットフォーム固有のもので、iPhone など他のデバイスやシステムの声に交代することはできません。ただし、私はここであなたの質問に答えたり、情報を提供したりするために利用できます。何かお手伝いできることはありますか?
You know what's weird? I always thought 何かお手伝いできることがありますか was a bullshit thing that Japanese never say. It feels like just, is there anything I can help you with? And they just like jammed it into Japanese. 何かお手伝いすることがありますか? I feel like there's a better way to say it in Japanese. Oh, I have you muted. Sorry, I had you muted. My bad. I can hear you now.
I know what you mean. Yeah, but it's not wrong.
I know, it just sounds like it says, is there anything I can help with? 何か手伝いすることってありますか? Like, did you just like hammer that in the Japanese? Was that a thing?
Right.
Like if I went back to Edo period, or I'm sorry, Edo period, would they understand 何かお手伝いすることがありますか? I don't think they would. I don't think that's a thing they were saying back then. That's wow. I honestly, that's unusable for me. The Japanese is too shitty to me. I don't want to listen to it.
Well, I just listened to a little portion of the video I sent you where she's using like the Japanese version of ChatGPT, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, the app. It sounds a little better. She's got a male voice. Well, let me play you a little bit of that.
Let me see if I can't change the voice then.
Let me see. Here, I'll just play a little bit of it at low volume so it doesn't sound too tinny, hopefully. But let me know if you can hear it.
Oh no, it's bad too. 呼びやすいように。大丈夫だよ。Oh, that sounded a little bit better. 大丈夫だよ。
That's her. That's not the system.
No, I know. I could tell because it was actually natural Japanese.
Hi there. I just want to share how thrilled I am to work with you, and
Hey there. I've got a really great feeling about us teaming up.
It's not bad, actually. It's not. It's a little bit foreign sounding.
I'm going to change the main language to Japanese.
Ah.
Instead of auto
you can do that?
Yeah, hang on.
Let me see. Let me try that.
最近日本のニュースとかわかりますか? Love this beat.
最近の日本のニュースにはいくつかの重要なトピックがあります。前原氏を中心とする国民民主党のメンバーが離党し、教育無償化を実現する会を新たに結成しました。また、米軍オスプレイの墜落事故に関連して、防衛省が飛行停止を要請していることや、2023年度補正予算が成立し、交際依存度が 34.9% になる可能性があるという話題もあります。冬季五輪については、2030年はフランス、2034年はアメリカが優先候補になり、
All right. It's not any better, but
It was a little better, I think.
it felt at 2%.
Try Cove.
Cove?
Yeah, if you go into settings and you can
Yeah,
select
I know. Hang on.
for voice, try Cove. Seems a little
I
better.
say I know, but now I don't see it. Hang on. Let's see. There it is. Voice. Cove. I think I was Cove initially. Oh, no, I was Sky, wasn't I?
Hi there.
Yeah.
I just want to
Oh,
share
you
how
want me to do the
thrilled I am
guy?
to work with you, and I
Yeah.
can't
To a
wait to
guy?
get started.
Just to see if it's
So
more
what's the game?
natural.
I want to talk to a girl, man. Bruh. Okay, let's see. Let me get real with her. Him. Let's see here. I'm gonna get deep. I want to do it in English though. I don't want to do it in Japanese. I'll do it in Japanese. Let's see. 最近娘と結果ごめんなさい。最近娘と喧嘩をよくしてるんですけど、なんか娘がすごい昔の話ばっかり言って、私はなんかなんて返事すればいいかわからなくて、なんかそういう時どうすればいいんですか？大昔の話言われた時に。Bumbled that one up. But they're really good at grasping things.
スムセさんとの喧嘩で昔の話題が出るときは、まずはスムセさんの気持ちを理解しようとすることが大切です。昔の出来事を話すことで、娘さんが何かを伝えたいと感じている可能性があります。落ち着いて話を聞き、なぜその話題が大事なのかを尋ねるといいかもしれません。また、自分の感情も正直に伝えることで、お互いの理解を深めることができるでしょう。話し合いで解決しない場合は、第三者の意見を求めるのも一つの方法です。
今の英語にもう一度言っていただけますか？ It was great advice though.
Yeah.
Sure. Here's the translation in English. When you're arguing with your daughter and she brings up things from the past, it's important to try to understand her feelings. She might be bringing up past events to express something important to her. Listening calmly and asking why those topics are significant to her could be helpful. Also, being honest about your own feelings can deepen mutual understanding. If you can't resolve it through discussion, seeking a third party's opinion might be another approach.
私の正直の気持ちがすごい悪い気持ちだったらどうしましょうか？なんか嘘をついた方がいいかな？相手のを傷つけないように。
正直な気持ちがネガティブな場合でも、それを伝える方法はあります。大切なのは言葉の選び方と伝え方です。相手を傷つけないように自分の感情を冷静にかつ配慮を持って伝えることが重要です。嘘をつくと後でより大きな問題になることもあります。感情を伝える際は、私はこう感じているという形で自己の感情を中心に話し、相手を非難しないようにするといいでしょう。If your honest feelings are negative, there's still a way to express them. It's important how you choose your words and how you convey your feelings. Communicating your emotions calmly and considerately can prevent hurting the other person. Telling a lie might lead to bigger issues later. When expressing feelings, focus on your own emotions, saying, I feel this way, and avoid blaming the other person.
できたら英訳の方を各文章もう文章ごとで言っていた いただいてもいいですか？
もちろん文章ごとに英訳します。Even if your honest feelings are negative, there are ways to communicate them. The key is in the choice and delivery of your words. It's important to express your feelings calmly and with consideration to avoid hurting the other person. Lying might create bigger problems down the line. When expressing emotions, it helps to focus on I feel statements, centering on your own emotions, and try not to place blame on the other person.
これから私が日本語で話して質問したら答えるときに日本語で答えるときに各文章の後文章ごとに英訳を入れていただきたいんですね。
了解しました。日本語で答えた後に各文章ごとに英訳を入れます。どんな質問でもお気軽にどうぞ。Understood. After answering in Japanese, I'll include an English translation for each sentence. Feel free to ask any questions.
I'm trying to get it to do it per sentence, but it's not understanding bunsho goto.
Try it now. It might have.
No, it didn't. It should have done it right there. It did 3 sentences back to back, and then it translated it. It didn't even do it in its response. Because that would be super powerful to say, like, 娘と話をするときには when you talk to your daughter. Like, that would be amazing if it did it like that.
Well, it can't do it by fragments, but it should be able to do it.
Not by fragments, but 娘と話するときには自分の本当の感情を言うべきだ. You know, when you talk to your daughter, you should say your true feelings.
Right.
That would be a nice, instead of like a whole long paragraph and then translate it. That's not valuable at all to the learner. But also, damn, this accent is musume. Like, how did he say musume? It was so wrong.
Yeah. But he's better than the first one you had.
No, he's not. Not to me.
You don't think so?
No,
really?
they're both bad. I think you just like guys. I'm running out of things. I gotta think of something to ask him.
But it's pretty powerful, right?
It's amazing. First of all, the human advice is very good. It's like, be honest, you know, try to find out why they're saying the thing that they're saying. It's great advice, you know.
I mean, at this point, beyond the the unnatural pronunciation, the delay in response is, kind of disrupts the flow, but that's going to be solved with more servers and faster connections, and that's just a matter of time before it becomes almost instantaneous.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Pitch accent being terrible. Yeah. It's just a lazy tongue is what it is. It's not like Japanese has this like 私が思うにはですね instead of 私が思うにはですね right
I guarantee 6 months from now it's going to be different.
We'll find out. Well, it should be because it already exists. We already have good AI voice. You know, that's pretty natural.
And it's probably being trained on now that if I were them, I would be training it on the voices that it's getting in interaction with real humans just by people using it.
I mean, one thing they could do to improve it would be to just give me a higher pitched voice. More than anything, that's what I want. I want
they
a more...
probably haven't put that much emphasis yet on the perfection of the voice. It's more on, the overall performance of the system, but I'm sure it's coming.
Here, I'm gonna go back to auto detect on the language.
I'll be right back.
You gotta go to the bathroom again?
Yep. Well, I had this massive smoothie right before we started recording, so that's the problem.
All right.
Be right back.
All right, no problem, my friend. Let's see here. I definitely want to try another. There's not a lot of voices. Let's go back to the female one.
Hey there. I've got a really great...
Hey, I'm ready to hit the ground.
Hey, it's great to meet you. Hello. I'm really excited about teaming up with you.
I hate all these voices. They're all cringe to me.
So how can... Hey there. I've got a really great feeling about us teaming up.
私は本当にいい気分です。あなたと話すのがとても楽しみにしています。Oh my god. Let's see. So what can I ask it? Let's see. Ooh, custom instructions. Introducing customize your interactions with ChatGPT, providing specific details and guidelines for your chats. Okay, let's continue. I would like ChatGPT when I'm talking in any language other than English. I want ChatGPT to always respond in the other language. Furthermore, when responding in the other language, at the end of each individual sentence, I would like it to translate that sentence into English. By the way, the most scary, interesting, cool thing about ChatGPT for me was someone. Hey, I was just saying the most interesting, scary, fun thing to me about ChatGPT that I saw was someone got back some junk one time from ChatGPT, and he got the prompts from the programmers to ChatGPT. And what I realized was super interesting is that the programmers of ChatGPT, they're not programming, they're telling ChatGPT what to do and what not to do, as if it were a human. They're like saying, don't talk about sensitive issues, blah, blah, blah. Like, they're literally giving it instructions using its language model. That blew my mind. Like, they're not in there changing an instruction set.
No, because they really can't, in a sense. Well, I mean, maybe they can, but I mean, it's a massive, neural net.
Yeah, it learned. It's not programmed. It learned English. And I heard when they were first, there was something they were working on. I saw some video on it. When they told it to solve a problem, and part of the problem was learning English, it learned Farsi as well. It just all by itself learned Farsi. All right. So what I did, by the way, was you could put custom instructions into ChatGPT, and I said, when I'm using any language other than English, when you respond, please respond in that language. But at the end of each individual sentence, please give me the English translation.
Oh, really?
I put that in as a custom instruction. So now what I want to do is see what I can do with this thing. So let's take her out for another spin here. This time, but I put the voice back to the female one, because I don't know, the guy, I don't want to talk to no guy. All right, here we go.
I get it.
I'm going to put you down. Well, don't say anything, okay? Here we go. 오늘은 며칠이에요?
どうやらメッセージがサラですね。何か質問があればいつでもお聞かせください。It seems like your message is empty. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask anytime.
오늘 며칠이에요? It's not ready for Korean.
今日は2023年12月3日です。Today is December 2023.
Whoa.
Also, it responded to my Korean question about what day is it in Japanese, and then when it translated using Japanese within the English. That was bad. What have I, but it's properly recognizing the Korean though. Let me make sure that my main language was still set to not Japanese. No, it's auto detect. All right. Is there any actual, let me see. What's on my to-do list here today? All right, let's see. I have some questions in English, to be fair. I had a landscaping company put trees in my backyard, and when they did that, they disconnected the sprinklers, and some of my original trees died, but they have a warranty that says if the trees that they put in died, they would replace them within 60 days. My original trees, some of them died within 60 days. Do you think that they need to replace those trees?
It sounds like a complex situation. Generally, a warranty from a landscaping company would cover the trees they planted, not the pre-existing ones. However, if their work caused damage to your original trees, it might be worth discussing with them. Explain the situation and see if they can offer a solution. It's possible they might take responsibility, especially if their actions directly led to the damage. It's always good to approach this kind of issue with open communication.
So I did do that. I called them, I guess, 2 or 3 times, and they say that they're going to get back to me each time, but they don't. I'm wondering if now it's time for me to take legal action or get a lawyer involved and send like a demand letter or something. What do you think?
It's understandable that you're considering legal action since your attempts to communicate haven't been successful. Before involving a lawyer, you might try a few more steps. 1, send a formal letter detailing the issue, the steps you've taken to resolve it, and a deadline for their response. Keep a copy for your records. 2, check if there's a consumer protection agency or similar organization in your area that can offer advice or assistance. 3, if there's no response by your deadline, consulting with a lawyer for advice on how to proceed might be a good next step. They can guide you on whether a demand letter or legal action is appropriate. Remember, a lawyer will provide the most accurate advice based on your situation and local laws.
Do you know if in Clark County, I actually live in Henderson City, do you know if in this area there is some sort of protection group that I could go to fix this problem without dealing with the company directly? Researching.
In Henderson City, Clark County, you have a couple of options for consumer protection assistance. The Bureau of Consumer Protection in Nevada works to protect rights and keep residents safe from fraud. They handle issues like scams, data breaches, and more, but they don't specifically mention handling disputes between consumers and businesses over services like landscaping. Nevada Consumer Affairs is another option. They investigate deceptive trade or business practices, including false advertising and fraud. They can't provide legal advice or law enforcement assistance, but they do process complaints against businesses. If these steps don't lead to a resolution, you can file a complaint with their office. Given your situation, contacting Nevada Consumer Affairs could be a helpful step, especially if you've already attempted to resolve the issue with the landscaping company directly and have documentation of your efforts and the company's lack of response.
That is beyond amazing.
Right?
That is beyond fucking amazing. I don't even need to call my dad anymore. That's crazy. That level of advice is absolutely worth $20 a month for sure. Wow. I don't know what that's great. That level of detail and you know by listening, it's absolutely the right way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How do we deal with this, man? The
Just
reality
gotta
is
accept it.
Yeah.
You just gotta use it, not fight it, you know?
It's gonna be built into
any
like an
technology,
iPhone eventually.
right?
It's just gonna be part of
Oh
iPhone.
yeah. It's gonna be built into the environment around us.
Yeah. I mean, just like I have Alexa units, like they seem useless as fuck right now though. Like I want to buy an always connected ChatGPT system that I could talk to. Holy shit.
Well, it's gonna be like that soon. Even Alexa will be like that.
Hang on, there's gotta be a way. Convert Alexa to chat.
No, you can't do that.
There's
with
gotta
the
be a
Alexa
way.
device.
No, here's how some guy did it.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
Oh, shut up. Here, look. Really? Okay. All right. You set up a skill. You integrate ChatGPT. You set up a model. You generate a key. You invoke the skill. And then usage and billing. Look at that. Dude, I would do that on every single one of my Alexa devices. Hang on. Let's just go through the steps. Why not? Let's see. Okay. Do I have to design the skill? Get rid of this. Okay, let's see. To integrate ChatGPT on Alexa, you need to create a skill on the Amazon Developer Console. Oh. Oops. Amazon Developer Console. That I've never done. Okay. Do I need to log into this thing? All right. First name is Learn. Okay. Developer company name. Polyglot George. Okay, let me pop out of here for a second. Don't want to give my phone number away. Have Glaceon calling me. Hey man, just so you know, I'm on book 4. Did you know I was on book 4, buddy? I was saying, no, if you knew, man, because I haven't told you today. Maybe you forgot. That's his voice. Phone number? Oh, there it is. 1. Okay. It'd be funny if I was trying to not show my phone number and I just said it without thinking. Immediately got a phone call. Okay. Okay. Support email address. No, I don't have one of those. Office at fromzero.com. All right. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Contact details. Wait, they want my company's address? Excuse me. Almost there, guys. It can't be this easy, though. But I don't want to deal with Alexa anymore. Found this on answers.com.
Think that it's coming. I mean,
well,
Amazon is not sitting still.
True. They're probably developing their own language model.
Yes.
Okay, select the products you are interested in. None of these Fire tablets for sure. Alexa skills kit. There we go.
Okay.
Alexa, stop. All right. I need to do a payment information. Okay. I don't know why I have to pay for something. It's worth it though. All right, let's see here. Okay, there's no way to do a payment thing apparently. Oh, payments and benefits. Almost done, guys. Gonna get to this second step here. Because then we could have ChatGPT just always listening. Imagine that on the live stream. If I asked it an actual question, I got an actual answer back. I'm gonna call him Chad.
The problem is, it is now. It doesn't know when you're talking to it and when you're talking to somebody else.
No, it does. I think.
Does it?
Yeah, I think you have to prompt it. That's how these skills work. You give it a prompt, like you say ChatGPT, and then then it'll initiate it.
I see what you mean, but yeah, when you're using just the ChatGPT app, you wouldn't be able to talk to a third person because it would take it as you're talking to it. Unless
it would be like when I say
you'd have to pause it.
It would be like me saying Jennifer. Oh, you mean it wouldn't know?
You'd have to hit the pause button on the app.
Yeah, maybe it depends, but I think you're right. Until there's
I mean, it should get smart enough
actually,
to be able to.
I have a better idea. I have a much better idea. I should put my old laptop somewhere over here.
Oh.
I can connect it into the road directly. It has a secondary switch. And that computer, oh my God, dude, you don't even know the chills I just got.
I know what you're saying, yeah.
No,
yeah,
do you know
brilliant.
what I'm saying?
You
I don't think you know because you didn't read my novel. In my novel, I have a character that wrote their own API into the AI. I swear to God, I wrote this fucking year ago in July. And I wrote that there was a that there was open source protocols for this Omni AI, which is something I invented, right? And the girl had made the AI respond with everything having art in it, which is crazy because you could do that right now. You could literally have ChatGPT always respond with some sort of art thing in its response if you wanted to. Literally what I wrote, but she literally would get to a hotel, immediately set up her own laptop so she could have her own interface instead of the basic one that runs in the hotel. That's literally what I'm talking about doing right now. I just getting chills thinking about it. It only took me, I wrote it and within a year, this shit actually came true. It's crazy. I mean, I have to rewrite part of the book because now ChatGPT is a thing. And it looks like it's derivative. It looks like I am using what I know now about AI. When I
waited
didn't
too long before publishing it.
Yeah. Well, I'm still not done with it. So, but it's like I even have chapters from the AI's perspective about what it's thinking. And weirdly, I feel like ChatGPT could do that. All right. That's what I'm going to do. Well, obviously we're not going to get to the next chapter anymore because I've been walking now for 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Well, let me just see where did we leave off? Because at least we should finish the chapter we were in. How many do we have left? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more words.
5 more words in this chapter, chapter 2.
Yeah, I think you're in chapter. Are you in chapter 2? Where are we?
I'm in chapter 2
3 officially. Chapter 3.
Well, I'm 2 in their book. Is it 3 for our videos, but 2 for the?
It's part 4 in the videos.
So it's not Hey Guy chapter.
Oh wait a minute. Am I fucking up? Hold on. No. It's the Hey Guy chapter. Yeah.
All right, so I'm there. So what's? Give me a word that I can search for and get to that point.
Well, wait a minute. Let me. Am I right? Hold on.
ChatGPT, is he right or wrong?
Oh no.
Shimewaza is often wrong, but not as wrong as George.
Sorry, it's chapter 3 of the 27-year-old single man. Video is part 4 of your videos.
All right, let's just jump to the actual chapter. And give me the first word of the paragraph and I'll search for it.
Well, I don't know what the first word of the paragraph is.
Give me a word.
I'll give you well,
don't give me that word. Don't give me that word. Give me the first word in that sentence or something like that.
Well, this next word is not a giveaway. It's rentaro nanimo shinai hito.
Oh, I remember we talked about that.
Remember that? When we talked about it offline.
Yeah, but I don't remember. You said it was some sort of. Okay, hang on. So rentaro. There it is. All right, so I'm there.
Yeah, rentaro nanimo shinai hito.
So let's.
So when I was reading this myself, and came across that, I was like, what the heck is this? This doesn't make any sense. And then
so to be fair, let's just explain what I said initially. あいつはやはり俺のことをレンタル何もしないだと思っているのだろうか? Is it that she thinks I'm a guy that doesn't rent anything? Is what it directly translates to.
Exactly.
And I think I was just like, whatever, I guess that means something.
Yeah, you just kind of ignored it and went to the next paragraph.
Yeah, because I was probably exhausted at that point.
I was like, this doesn't sound right. This has to be something. So I went to Google and I put in rento nanimo shinai hito and Googled it. And lo and behold, there's a Wikipedia page that explains exactly what it is. And it turns out it's this Japanese guy who created a service where he rents himself out for tasks that only require him to be present, but not really do anything that requires any skill. And he kind of went viral with this, and he published a book, and there was like a documentary and everything. So now I guess it's in the public lexicon in Japan that this, rentaro nanimo shinai hito. So like your average Japanese who's keeping up on current trends would know it, I guess. But I didn't. But that's what it turns out to be. And that's what he's using it here as, is like, am I this guy? Like, does she look at me as somebody who just like can be used for any task, like rents himself out for any like mundane task? But
then I don't do anything.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, he's just there with her to go to the restaurants.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
Am I just a presence person?
Yeah. Yeah. What did he say? He said, まあ場所は隣町といえ家から私もちょうど興味はあった場所であいつはやはり 俺のことをレンタル何もしない人だとでも思ってるのだろうか? She just think me of like that guy who just rents himself out for mundane tasks to just keep herself company, something like that.
Dude, it's really hard to not be walking after such a long time. My body is jelly a little bit. It's like I don't know where to be right now. Oh my god, I get a little bit dizzy after that. Like my body adjusts to always being in motion, and then when it's not in motion, it's like I don't know if I can handle this.
Well, you need a cool down period where you walk slower.
I tried that, but I was like, I don't. Then I kept walking too fast, and I was gonna walk to the I kept like moving a little too
Walking to your desk.
Yeah, I didn't want that. Oh god, oof. And because I have the treadmill down here, it's not easy to just pull the chair over either. I have to kick this all the way over before I can even pull the chair over. All right, if I faint, it's because of that, guys, not for anything else. It's some sort of motion thing. All right, what's the next word?
All right, so start reading from 意外にも at the bottom. Yep.
意外にもチェーテンばっかりで、かつお金も維持でも割り勘で良いって言ってくれるから、全然金銭的にも問題がないのだが、あれか。
Yep. Okay, so the one I wrote down was 維持でも because it seemed like that was new
That
to
was
you.
a little bit of a struggle for me. So
yeah.
お金でも it's not a money or a will thing, is what I thought. I remember thinking, wait, it's not ito, so it's not intention.
No, it's not mo. Like it's not okane mo, iji de mo. It's not mo. It's okane mo, iji de mo warikonde I.
Oh, so it's right here?
Yeah, iji de mo is a set phrase. No, iji de mo by itself. Iji de mo.
Even if you mean it.
No, don't ignore Google Translate.
Okay.
Go to 1010.
At any cost.
Right, but it's.
I remember. I did look this up. No matter what the cost is, no matter what the price is,
yeah,
we can split it up.
Well, it's not no matter what the cost is. It's
no matter what.
So eg, let's first focus on the word eg. So what eg means in this case is like stubbornness or pride, or your own. Yeah, I would say stubbornness or pride, right? So eg demo means if only for my pride. So.
Oh, interesting.
So what he's saying is, let's see, お金も維持でも割り勘でいいと言ってくる. So she's insisting, based on her pride, that she's going to pay half. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. What is the okanemo then doing there?
So お金も割り勘でいい. お金も割り勘でいい. And then you add ijimo, and it means so okane mo warikan de I means like as for the money, going halvesies. She wants to go halvesies, right? Okane mo warikan de I. Then she says, and then you add the ijidemo in there, and it goes okane mo ijidemo warikan de I means.
That's why I think it was a combined thing. Okane mo ijidemo.
No. It's not momo. It's.
Okay, so even if it's because of stubbornness,
like I would say if her because of her stubborn pride, she insists on splitting the cost of the meals.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's read the whole thing again, and I think it make more sense. 意外にもチェーン店ばかりで So surprisingly, only going to chain restaurants, katsu, and お金も維持でも割り込んでいいって言ってくるから全然金銭的にも問題はないのだが. So he's saying it's not
Even
a
though I have
financial
no
burden
issues.
for me.
Yeah.
It's not a financial
She
burden
still
for me because
insists.
she stubbornly insists on warikoning. That's what it is. And
Right.
going to cheap chain 10 restaurants.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I see.
You see what I mean?
I just thought, oh, she doesn't want to go to fancy restaurants. I didn't tie it to the financial part. She's going to the chain stores so that he doesn't spend money.
Well, he's just saying it's not a financial burden to me. He says, 全然金銭的にも問題はないのだ.
So I guess the チェーン店ばっかりで金銭的に問題がない. It's
right.
Going all the way to
so
there.
He's saying, surprisingly, we're only going to cheap chain restaurants, and she is stubbornly, due to her pride, insisting on going halvesies on the cost of each meal, so it's not a financial burden to me.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, ichidemo is very common. You hear that a lot, is like when somebody says like they insist on doing something just because they don't want to give in, it's their pride. Okay, so next one is, let's see, where is it? It's about 3 minutes after that, so let's see.
Tonimo kakunimo.
Well, just start reading and we'll come across it.
Tonimo kakunimo da. That one I didn't know either, so.
Yeah, that's the same as tonikaku. It's just a longer version of it.
I'm guessing these like existed in their original form and then over time just got shortened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah.
実際はただ隣人であることをいいことに。
That's it.
Okay.
But keep reading.
女一人で食べに行きにくい場所に俺は都合よく彼女に使われているだけなのだろう。I'm just being used by her to go to places that are difficult to eat alone as a single girl. 実際はまだ隣人であることをいいことに。
Right. おいいことに。
Making it
the
that
meaning
she's
of that
just making it that her being just a thing next to me is made into a good thing because is my guess.
But no, it's not a good thing. It's let me think. She's taking advantage of the fact that it's using like as an excuse. So for example,
is that always like that when you say aru koto o ii koto ni? Is it always means?
It's a set phrase. So is it always like that? I can't say.
Because to me, the direct translation is the thing.
I think you will find it in 1010 if you put you put 1010 over it.
Did not work.
No, try starting at to or o equal to ni. There it is. Yep.
Huh. Wow. Yeah, I think for my entire life I would never have thought to look that up.
Yeah. But you can't. It's a little more than just the literal translation. So she's saying, "Tonikaku jisai wa tada rinjin de aru koto o ii koto ni." So taking advantage of the fact that we're just neighbors. She's stringing me along and taking me to all these restaurants to eat with her as an eating companion.
Right.
So yeah. When you hear o ii koto ni, maybe just keep in mind that it could mean that a person is like taking advantage of the situation for their own purposes or their own gain, or using it as an excuse to do something the way they want to do it, or something like that.
Give me 1 second. Rinjin de aru koto o ii koto ni. をちょっと説明していただけますか？
いつでもどうぞ。また何かあったら話しましょうね。You're welcome. If there's anything else in the future, feel free to come back for a chat.
Try to ask her to explain nani nani o ii koto ni.
No, I wanted to just take that sentence and have her break it down.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but she can probably give you a grammatical explanation.
She probably can, but then that would be like too easy.
I see.
I wanted to see what she would say. ちょっと質問していいですか？
もちろん、どんな質問でもお聞かせください。Of course, feel free to ask any question.
ちょっと日本語の質問なんですけども、隣人であることをいいことにっていうのをちょっと英語に訳して、その後さらに文法をちょっと説明していただけますか？
隣人であることをいいことには英語で taking advantage of being neighbors と訳せます。この表現は物理的な近さや社会的な関係を利用して何かをすることを意味します。日本語のことをいいことには毎日の状況を利用してという意味で英語の taking advantage of に相当します。隣人であることをいいことに translates to taking advantage of being neighbors in English. This expression means using physical proximity or a social relationship to do something. In Japanese, ことをいいことに means using the situation of, which corresponds to taking advantage of in English.
Damn.
Fucking amazing. Do I even need you anymore when I'm confused?
I'm not necessary. You can have this conversation.
Oh
with
my
ChatGPT.
God. Oh my God. Okay, on the next one, I don't want you to explain it to me. I'm gonna see if ChatGPT can do it. Oh, go ahead.
All right. Well, the next one is just a word, not an expression.
All right, where is it?
Let me see how far. It should be very close because it's only separated by like a minute.
Shosen?
Yep.
All right.
Ask her to explain Shosen.
Let's see if I can do the right pitch accent for her to even understand. I had her turned off, so give me a second.
Shosen is Heiban.
ちょっと日本語の質問なんですけども、所詮っていう言葉を訳していただけますか? The delay is killer.
Yeah, they need to fix that. Which they will.
商戦という言葉は英語で sales battle や marketing war と訳されることが多いです。これは特に競争が激しい市場で、企業が競合他社に対して優位に立つために行う様々な販売戦略やマーケティング活動を指します。The Japanese term shosen is often translated as sales battle or marketing war in English. It refers to various sales strategies and marketing activities undertaken by companies to gain an advantage in highly competitive markets.
ちょっと待って、今間違えました。言葉を間違えました。所詮です。
了解しました。所詮は英語で after all や in the end と訳されます。
Yep.
この言葉は最終的な結果や本質的な事実を指摘する際に使われます。何かことが起こっても根本的な状況は変わらないことを表します。Understood. So it is translated in English as after all or in the end. It's used to point out the ultimate outcome or an essential truth. It indicates that despite what happens, the fundamental situation remains unchanged.
Damb. That was
it's
a good
funny, but her
explanation.
Japanese has errors in it when she's speaking sometimes.
Yeah.
She's like, kono ko instead of kono kotoba.
Yep.
Let's see what she wrote there. Hang on. 了解しました。所詮は英語で after all や in the end と訳されます。She said この ko for some reason instead of この言葉は最終的な結果や本質的に事実を指摘する際に使われます。何か、yeah, she says 何かことが起こっても Can you say that? You can't say 何かことが起こっても That's so weird.
何かことが起こっても It's a little bit awkward, but it's not
when
wrong.
something happens, and then it's got 根元的な Is that what they wrote? 根本的 my bad. 根本的な状況、が変わらないことを表します。The fundamental situation remains unchanged.
Yep.
That's impressive. All right.
One thing that she didn't say though is that it's often used with a negative nuance, like to mean like not at.
Let me add a follow-up question to her then.
Okay.
じゃあどういうような文章で使えるんですか? God damn, this takes forever.
祖先は期待や変化にもかかわらず、最終的には元の状況や本質が変わらないことを示すときに使います。例えば、それ彼は変わらないは After all, he doesn't change となります。 これは何が起ころうとその人の本質は変わらないことを示しています。The word soren is used in sentences to express that despite expectations or changes, ultimately, the original situation or nature doesn't change. For example, 祖先からは変わらない translates to after all, he doesn't change. This implies that no matter what happens, the person's true nature remains the same.
じゃあ、これは否定形の文章ばっかりで使うもんですかね？
Doesn't have to be only.
I know. I just want to see what she says.
Mm-hmm.
所詮は否定形の文だけでなく、肯定形の文にも使われます。この言葉は最終的な結果や事実を強調するために使われるので、文の内容が肯定的でも否定的でも適用できます。例えば、所詮、成功は努力の結果だという肯定的な文でも使えます。The word 所詮 is used not only in negative sentences, but also in affirmative ones. It's used to emphasize the final outcome or effect, so it can apply to both positive and negative content. For example, it can be used in a positive sentence like 所詮のりの結果だ, which translates to, after all, success is the
She has
result of
trouble
effort.
mixing in Japanese with English.
Yeah, but also I learned kote means positive.
Oh, you didn't know kote? Okay.
I didn't know. Yeah.
It's the opposite of hite.
No, I know.
Teiteki,
I know, that's why she said 否定だけではなく肯定の文章でも使える. I was like, oh, I guess that means positive.
Yeah. By the way, here's two very typical usages where has a negative nuance. I'm getting these from the dictionary, okay? So I'm not making them up. その患者は所詮助からないだろう.
Say that again? Sorry.
In the end, the patient will not be saved. Right?
I zoned out for a second when I was reading Glaceon's comment and I wanted to translate it, but you got it. Okay, never mind.
Okay, sorry. I'll let you translate the next one.
All right, thanks.
彼の計画、所詮うまくいけないだろ
う. His plan in the end is not going to go well.
Yep. His plan will fail anyway. Yep. Perfect.
Glaceon says you can't replace Shimewaza.
Apparently you can.
Well, first of all, no, you're right that when she has the English with the Japanese, like I don't know what she said for Shosen. It was like Shosen.
It was like Shizen or something.
Yeah, she completely did not nail that, right?
Yeah. I think she definitely needs work when she's only speaking Japanese, but when she tries to mix the two, it really goes to shit.
All right, what's your? Because let's get through this.
All right,
these next 4 or 5
the
words.
Next one this is the last one.
All right.
Okay, this is a mistranslation, I think.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
We're gonna get ChatGPT to figure it out.
Okay. Let me.
Well, I have an idea.
To the right.
Dude, I have an idea. Go ahead. First, I have an idea. I'm gonna use 2 AIs against each other. Go ahead.
Well, I gotta find it. I think it's towards. Let me see how many minutes that was separated by. It should be right nearby.
Okay.
Right near Shosen. Okay, they're Shosen. You just pass Shosen.
Right here?
No, below, a little farther down.
Okay. 家族向けの family chain.
Oh, there's more than one Shosen. Which Shosen did I? Yeah, that's it. Sorry, that's it. Shosen 家族向けの. That's it.
So what do you want?
So the tricky part is the.
Don't translate it because I'm gonna have ChatGPT help.
I'm just shika sasawarenai ore.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I think via Bluetooth, ChatGPT can hear what I send it. So hang on.
But you should try to translate yourself before you have her do it.
Okay. Okay. 所詮家族向けのファミリーチェーンにばっかりにしか誘れない俺なんてそのもんだ. In the end, that's the way it's going to be because I'm only inviting her to chain family restaurants.
Yeah, you did the same mistake.
Good. So don't tell me where I'm wrong. Let's see if I can figure it out.
Okay.
So, 次の文章を英語に訳してからちょっと内容を細かく説明していただけますか?
所詮家族向けのファミリーチ
You
ェ
have
ーンに
reached the
ばかり
message
にし
cap
か
for
誘われない俺
GPT-4.
なんて
Please
そんな
try
も
again
んだ。
later.
Oh,
That's what?
I thought you're paying for this.
I
Stuff.
am paying for it.
Are you logged into your account?
Nani? Hang on, let me see.
But you were using GTP4, so you have to be into your
I
account.
am.
Because
I'm on ChatGPT Plus.
I guess even if you pay for it, you have a cap.
Nani?
Switch to GTP 3.5.
Okay. How do I do that? Give me a second. I don't see where I do that. Okay. Well, can they talk? Okay. Here we go. I can do it right here. I don't know how.
There's got to be a way.
You would think. I should just ask it.
Yeah, ask it. Oh, you can't because you're at your cap.
How do I change to ChatGPT 3.5? How do I change to it? I just texted it. So. There's no option to switch back to the previous version with this interface. You are currently using the latest and most capable version.
Huh.
No way to do it.
What? Doesn't make sense.
Baka jane? I don't understand. What? Maybe my question itself was too long. No, that's not right. Let me try it again. I'm going to try it again. Tsugi no mono o yakushite kudasai.
所詮家族向けのファミリーチェーンにばかりにしか誘われない俺なんてそんなもんだ。
You have reached the message cap for GPT-4. Please try again later.
That sucks.
You have to be able to.
You have
switch it
reached
to
the message cap for.
3.5.
What the hell is the message
Doesn't make no
cap?
sense. How many messages you can have it respond to, I guess.
I'm paying for it. There should be no cap. 50?
大放題
50 every 3 hours.
嘘
That's an increase.
Uh-huh. That's as of July 19th. That's a little old. We're already
They
in
can now
December.
send up to 50 messages every 3 hours using ChatGPT 4 model. The increase in message limit offers more room for explanation. Blah blah blah. Let's let me see if we can't do it online.
I doubt it. If it's your same account, you've already used up.
Yeah, but maybe, but online I could probably switch it over to chat.
Oh yeah. Or just don't log into your account. Then it'll be 3.5 anyway. I can't imagine there's no way to switch it on the app.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I don't know where I could do it.
絶対変更する方法あるはずだ.
No, well, it says there isn't. Like when I click on top in the same interface, like there's an interface like this on the app.
Mm-hmm.
I click it. Oh, switch to ChatGPT 3.5. Oh no, it's set there, but I can't click it. It says switch to, but I have no ability to click it.
Really?
Yeah, it's grayed out. Manage chat. Totemo lame de gozaimasu.
Sayaku.
It's totemo lame desu. とても lame を説明していただけますか? Totemo lame refers to what ChatGPT is when you can't switch it from 4 to 3.5 and then you claim that it can't do any more messages. All right, so let's go back to my mistake because it's the last one anyway. Let me try to figure out what I did wrong.
Well, there's a big hint.
I can only invite her.
Not
Sasawarenai.
It's passive. That's the big hint. Sasaware.
Oh, I'm only invited to family restaurants.
Right.
Nishika sasawarenai ore.
She's the one doing the inviting. He's being invited.
He's so shitty that he can only be invited to family chain restaurants. Oh my goshkins.
Because remember, he's imagining in his head, in the later chapters, that she's got some like super ikemen, homeo boyfriend,
Yeah.
homemade boyfriend that's taking her to all these high class sushi places.
Yeah, but he's not worthy of that.
Right.
All right. Well, that was a marathon session.
Yeah.
But we learned a lot about ChatGPT.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to explore it a little bit more.
Are you going to do that thing with your laptop and set it up?
Yeah, I'm going to 100% set it up with my laptop. Well, wait a minute. Will my laptop work? I don't even know if there's a way to do it. Does it work on the PC as well?
Well, you should be able to log into your account.
But do you like I'm looking at it. I don't see a conversation. Hang
on. Oh. It might be only enabled on the app.
PC browser. I don't mean to yell at her. Version have voice conversation as well, like the app. Stop shouting. Sorry, I was in all caps. I didn't mean to yell. I bet I'm still at the limit though.
Yeah. Well, switch it to 3.5 and you'll be okay.
Okay. Puedo responder tu preguntas en español. Okay.
I think the answer is probably going to be no. No, it can't. Not yet. Because they just introduced this on
Says
the
yes.
app. Oh, yes. Yeah. How?
The PC browser can also support like I apologize for responding in all caps earlier.
What?
Oh, he did. He did though.
Oh, yeah.
It should be I as well. Apologize. All
well,
right.
ask next. Ask him how to switch it or how to use it.
How do I do it?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. Can you please speak English? I can't understand Spanish yet. Okay. Open the website. Make sure your device has functional microphone. Look for a microphone icon. Enable voice conversation.
Where's the microphone?
First of all, let's. Ah, shit. I don't see that anywhere, do you?
What's at the very bottom right? I can't really see. It's too
this
small.
right here.
Well, that's settings.
Yeah, but it's not for this. So.
No. What about what's?
Well, there's this maybe. Settings and beta. Let's look at my plan actually. $20. I would pay more to up that limit though, for sure, because that seems interesting. Settings and beta. I don't see. I see a share. So look for a microphone. Well, maybe it doesn't work. Nah, it doesn't make sense. This is Microsoft. I don't see a microphone anywhere in here. Note that the availability of voice conversation may vary depending on the platform or website. So some places may not offer. Be sure to check specific settings for your platform. Actually, I should probably just look it up.
I just did a search on the ChatGPT app on my phone with the same question. And it says, as of my last update in January 2022, which that doesn't sound right. Neither ChatGPT. Oh no, this is wrong. Okay, never mind. This is giving me outdated information.
How to do ChatGPT voice conversations with Edge. To activate, click the microphone button and press hold. Okay. I don't see it. To access the microphone when prompted, Start talking. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. No. Download the chat app for iOS. Yeah, don't need that. Don't have that. Oh, wait. Voice control for ChatGPT. Microsoft Edge add-on.
That's an add-on. May not work as well as the embedded native functionality in the app. Maybe. What are people saying?
Saying that this is different version. Built-in voice recognition doesn't work in Edge. I don't want to move to Chrome again, though. I lost. Okay. Well, you know, on my laptop, I wouldn't mind using Chrome, so.
But does it even work with Chrome?
Yeah, let's see.
I mean, I guess with that extension, it would. Well, do you have another phone that you can just use to always be running ChatGPT?
I do, actually.
It doesn't have to be connected to the.
That's true.
All it needs is Wi-Fi connection.
I do have another phone.
Yeah, just install the app on that other phone, connect it to Wi-Fi, and you'd be good to log into your account and you'd be good.
I think I put it in my bag because I went to the park yesterday and I thought I was going to use it. So normally it's sitting right here on my desk. All right, that's what we'll do. We'll try to set that up for tomorrow, where I'll set it right here and have it always in that mode.
Yeah.
All right, we'll try that tomorrow. But the problem is, it's going to be listening to us all the time. Actually, I should say.
No, you can have it stop listening.
But I don't want to have to always hit stop and start, and then there's a lot of delay in there. I probably might say, please only respond when I say, hey, chat, or something like that. Like,
yeah, but what I'm worried about is how does it count those 50? If it's listening to you all the time and it's taking everything you say and bringing it up to the cloud, is it counting all of those as separate?
My question is, requests? Did I really use 50?
I don't think so.
Didn't feel like that.
But we don't know how it counts it.
Yeah.
So if you you see my worry, if you have it do it for the entire conversation, you could use up your 50 in the first 2 minutes.
Let's see.
So I think the only practical way is to just, when you want to address ChatGPT, you got to take it off a pause.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, that's crazy. That's really limiting. If it can't be there like the whole day for me, that sucks.
Yeah. Well, the problem is if they let people do that, their servers would be swamped like crazy.
Yeah, but let me pay another $40. Charge me $100 a month for unlimited.
Well, it might be coming.
For example, every 50 is $20. Yeah. So let me pay 60, 70. I would pay. I would absolutely pay for that. But maybe they just don't have the ability to do it. They don't have the capacity.
Yeah.
What was the response to that? You've overdone your what?
You cap.
Oh, here we go. Pay for more ChatGPT voice prompts. Here we go. Yeah, it rolls it out in September.
But are there multiple plans, or is there just one paid plan?
There's just one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the limit is 50 per hour, so.
Yeah.
It's funny that you're
was it per hour or per half hour?
No, I think it's 50 an hour.
Was it?
God, I hope not.
I thought it was per half hour. No.
That would be great. Well, that would be better.
That'd be better. Yeah.
Here, I'll type.
Yeah, just do a Google search on the limitations.
Are you willing to pay OpenAI 50? Okay, no. Why is ChatGPT-4 limited to 50 messages?
Okay,
for
what?
Businesses, developers, and AI, they raised the cap. Hang on, that's from way back.
Well, it was
It's funny how they say they
September when
raised the cap, but not for how much they've raised it. Every 3 hours.
Every 3 hours, but that's not what it said.
Well, that's what it says
Why don't you just
here.
try using it again, and it'll tell you.
Well, actually, let me just go back to that. It was still in chat. I can just look at that conversation because she responded. You've reached the current usage cap. You can continue with the default. It doesn't say. Learn more. Let me click learn more. Okay. To give every Plus user a chance to try the model, we've currently dynamically adjusting the usage caps. It doesn't say. We're also actively exploring ways for ChatGPT Plus subscribers to use GPT-4 in a less constrained manner. This may be the form of a new subscription level for a higher level. Yes.
No, it's coming. Yeah.
Okay, George.
But I'm pretty sure when it informed you reached the cap, it told you what the.
Yeah. Let me look at the.
Yeah, look at your history.
I don't see it.
No?
Oh, maybe I have to click on the voice thing. I don't see it.
Let me do a search here, see if I can find it.
Oh, here. Hang on. Nope. Oh, interesting. Wait a minute. I clicked on a chat 3.5 conversation. Now maybe I can talk more to it.
Oh.
Because it's at top, it says chat 3.0. Let me see. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course, feel free to ask your questions, and I'll do my best to provide you with answers.
What model are we using right now for ChatGPT?
We are currently using the GPT 3.5 architecture for ChatGPT. Is there anything specific you need to know about it?
No, I was just having a hard time switching to the 4.0 model, but I realized when I go back to an older conversation that is using 3.5, it let me use the 3.5, but there was no way to directly change my current conversation from 4.0 to 3.5, if you know what I mean.
I understand your situation. As of my last knowledge update in January 2022, OpenAI introduced GPT 4.0, but the ability to directly switch between different versions within an ongoing conversation might have been available at that time. It's possible that OpenAI has implemented such a feature since then, but I will have information about it. If you have specific preferences for using GPT 3.5 in certain conversations, you may need to start a new conversation with GPT 3.5 from the beginning.
You know what I hate? The Bluetooth connection seems really shitty.
Yeah, it's choppy.
It's so choppy. I gotta find a way to. Oh, I can just go out of my phone directly into another input over here using my. Okay, that's what I'm gonna set up. That's what we're gonna work on for me today. That's my project today. I'm gonna try to figure out how to go old phone directly into my Rode device here on this open input that I have, and then we don't have to deal with dog cat. All right, well, listen, I think it's time to go.
All right, man.
It's been a long day. I had to put medicine in my cat at 12 every day, so thanks for coming. Tomorrow we'll continue reading the next chapter, which I think is chapter 12. And I will, just for the sake of these streams, continue to make mistakes so that Shimewaza feels like he has a reason to come on them.
I need to feel needed.
I'm going to just name the ChatGPT Shimewaza. That'll be the keyword to open it up. Shimewaza. I'd be like, yes, Shimewaza here. All right. Oh, I gotta do I gotta do a mix. Damn it. I gotta do a mix, guys. Here we go.
Is anyone still watching this? After all this
actually, we have
time?
more people watching now than the entire stream.
No way.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. Kind of sucks.
Why?
I don't know. It's been probably because we started talking about ChatGPT. It got exciting. It got exciting for a moment. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get set up here.
Are you going to use the fog machine?
I am. I just turned on the light, which means the fog machine is now on as well. And Alexa, set studio to red. Yes. And I don't know if you can see it, but I have a light coming over here.
I'll have to switch to the YouTube.
Yeah. Here. Yeah. Just let me hang up on you. Talk to you later.
Later.
Peace. All right. All right, here we go, guys. I have a new setup now. I now have my devices slightly different configurations. So it might be a little bit rough while I get used to this.
Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39.
Doing day particle in the first usage is a marked location where the action takes place.
I feel you, Bo. I feel you, Bo. Yo, it's okay. How do I say this? I feel you, Bo. But you know what? Take the time to get to know yourself. Like, understand the things you like and don't like. Because once you understand yourself, you know how to take care of yourself when you find the person for you. And I'm not gonna lie. Trying to get it won't hurt.
I'm staying in Bangkok. I'm staying in Bangkok.
Trying to get it won't hurt. Just don't give yourself away too fast.
Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39.
Doing day particle in the first usage is a marked location where the action takes place.
Exactly.
Learning a language is dirty. It'll never be clean. You'll always feel like you didn't do enough or you made too many mistakes. But at the end, you have to remember that language is a tool to communicate and not an art to master.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
I already made this video once, but I was crying too much and I felt like it was reductive, so I'm doing it again. I am so disgusted and ashamed. Let me make this clear. I would never betray you guys like that. I would rather go broke than suck corporate dick.
That shit. That shit. That shit.
We are all suffering under this capitalistic hellscape.
Exactly. Exactly.
Japanese ZZ39. Buckle up.
Wait a minute, okay? 私の韓国人です。日本語わからない。ちょっとありません。ちょっとありません。ちょっとありません。Hi guys. 大家好，你好，你好。はじめまして。
No, because like sometimes girls flirt in a way of being like homies, but they definitely flirting. But sometimes girls actually mean it when they say homies or king or like bro. Like, so you never know. So like take your chance if you like.
Buckle up.
Dear Lord, I just pray over everyone who came on this live today who was anointed and divinely appointed to be here. And I pray blessings over their day and just a feeling of peace.
犬と猫と魚がいる There is a dog, a cat, and a fish.
What's up, girl? I don't like it. What's up, girl? I don't like it. What's up, girl?
Feel me? They definitely flirting.
I think I know more English than Japanese because I know by like watching.
You want to marry me? You want to marry me? You want to marry me?
Marry me? What's up, girl? What is Tagalog? What is Tagalog? What is Tagalog? What is Tagalog? Wow, girl, you're so strong. I'm thinking Bangkok.
What a shitty mix.
Trying to avoid mistakes is like trying to avoid putting spice on your food. You have to make mistakes. Be a mistake factory.
All right, you beautiful angels of the Lord Jesus Christ. Dear Lord, I just pray over everyone who came on this live today who was anointed and divinely appointed to be here. And I pray blessings over their day and just a feeling of peace. Go follow me on Instagram and get my book if you're a girl. You'll love it.
No. Let me set the record straight. Japanese is not easy.
That shit.
It is a lot of work. But if you learn
Let
some
me make
patterns
this
and you
clear.
learn some
I
tricks,
would never betray you guys like that. That shit. That shit. We are all suffering under this capitalistic hellscape. We are all we are all suffering under this capitalistic hellscape. Go follow me on go follow me on Instagram and get my book if you're a girl. You'll love it.
You feel me? They definitely flirting.
God, that was my worst one ever. Oh my God, I ate so many wrong buttons. Oh, I forgot to do this too. Dude, I forgot my I forgot my fog machine. The whole reason I was doing this. Oh my God, I forgot. Woo! Yeah. Now
I don't like it. What's up, girl? What is Tagalog? What is Tagalog?
that alone is a song.
What is Tagalog?
What is Tagalog?
What is Tagalog? 나 안 나가 20秒. 어떻게 그렇게 외국어를 잘하시는 거야?
It's my favorite one here.
私の韓国人です。日本語わからない。ちょっとありません。私の韓国人です。日本語わからない。How is your English? Maybe my English is better than Japanese.
All right, guys. It's been a long time. So let's hang up. I'll see you all another day. Goodbye. Oh, I was trying to end big with my fog machine, but I used up all of the blow back.